Hi there, everybody. Sorry for the late game. Some scheduling conflicts came up. Mariana will not be playing with us today. She has a bit of important work. She couldn't pass up on the money, so we wish her the best, and we'll see her next week. But as a rehash for our last episode, our group went into the what seemed to be an underground research facility beneath the ruined fortress of Gorngans Rest. There, they attempted to survive and succeeded against the namesake's actual denizen, the Gorgon. After petrifying Nielas and Morgana and narrowly managing to survive, Nick and Jakaria attempted to heal their friends. Jakaria, finding a secret room in the back portion of the facility, found the anti-petrification potion. Said potion was applied to Nihilus and Morgana, freeing them from their stony cage. However, communication seemed to break down as Nick,
Freaking out, man.
feeling threatened and slightly defensive, pointed a bolt at Dracaria, and it was revealed that Nyla seems to have a severe hatred for the elvish kind. And so, we begin our story there. The mood is tense. The room is dark. Nick, you have just wandered off deeper into the facility.
The only other way is up and out, right?
There's a deeper portion. But did you go up and out or go deeper in?
Deeper in. I didn't know there was deeper in.
That was where you found Dracaria in that secret chamber.
Oh, no, yeah, I walked up and out then. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was the opposite direction of where I would have been.
Yeah. Nihilus and Dracaria, you two were discussing on what to do with the book and what to do with the statue of the aforementioned elf.
So you needed help reading this because you hate Elvish?
And it's like an elvish poetry and everything too. It's basically elvish code and stuff like that. It's in such like archaic, flowy, scripty elvish that it's illegible to even if I knew how to speak elvish.
Okay.
So,
I'll cast comprehend language so I can read the book.
I don't even know if that's gonna help. Again, it's gonna be like in prose and poetry.
So you cast comprehend language, and I believe that's one of your might be one of your
It's
spell
level 1, I believe, spell slot.
Okay.
Do not slide on in there.
There's a spark within your mind as you open up what's remaining of the book, of the journal, and you see the elvish scripture as it begins to rewrite itself into a language that you were more comfortable with.
Yes.
And however, the structure makes no sense. You're seeing phrases of stone garden dancing among the bulls, dealing with the fantastical weather of the future day. It seems to be, it looks like it's nothing but just, as Nyla said, poetry.
Yeah, looks like poetry.
Told you.
But there's a nice big chunk of it missing, so you're only able to see parts of it.
We need what's his face over here so we can mend this book together.
Well,
so we can read all of it.
I can fix it. Well, just give me some time. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let me get the rest of the book real quick. I'm gonna snap his wrist off.
Okay.
So he's just holding the book.
Make a strength check.
I'm gonna just break his wrist.
Oh my gosh. Good thing we're not bringing him back.
Yeah, it could be a war criminal. That's what I'm saying. 15.
Thinking that just straight up manhandling it, you're not exactly used to that, but you find that where the wrist is kind of articulate, and you just grab a couple fingers, just crack,
Excellent.
pull out the rest of the book. It's dusty. The pages are kind of cracking.
I'm going to put the book to the half and then cast Mending.
Okay.
And then once that's finished,
Do I have to recast comprehend language? I can't remember how long
I
that
believe.
lasts.
I'm just going to take a hammer and just break away the hand. Just gently tap it until it starts crumbling. Probably hook back up with Nick for that. Okay. Hey, you got some hammers and tools and stuff, yeah?
He's up and
Yeah.
out. He's up and out of the facility.
Because he doesn't want to be around me.
We've explored all the chambers, yeah?
Yeah, the last chamber just had a chest with some art pieces,
Which I gave you some of the stuff to hold in your bag.
some pretty heavy duty coins, a strange purple glowing wand giving off this this thrum of energy.
That's what I kept.
And I think I've got the art and
You got, I gave
the
you...
coins,
I gave you
Comprehend
the
language
potions,
lasts for 1
the
hour.
scrolls,
the dice.
and the dice.
Yeah, I got scroll, find familiar, and
Guiding bolt.
Holy
guiding bolt. I'm the laser targeter,
What?
red dot scope.
Yep. So
So we're all done in here? Alright, top side we go.
with comprehend language, you are able to understand all languages for the next hour.
Okay.
So do you want to look over it?
Yeah.
What if I borrow some tools real quick? What do you know?
The book is
You think we got fun attached?
solid. The
what do you need?
text seems to come
Oh,
together,
it's
but
hand.
still there doesn't seem to be anything
Show you the hand grab.
Where'd you get that?
specific.
That's it.
If it
Was that in that room in the back? Is that the dude?
seems to be incoherent nonsense.
Incoherent
What's that
nonsense. Okay. This is incoherent nonsense.
I mean, it's Elvish.
It's just
so,
poetry nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah, Elvish. We should probably
But even with the knowledge of Elvish, these words literally make no sense. They don't point to anything. They don't have any direction. They don't have any key points. If this guy was a researcher, it should have key points. Why is it just nothing but nonsense?
Yeah, this nonsense makes no sense. But yeah, let's go from there. I mean, I guess the only person who could actually read it and understand it is an Elvish person. So
probably, and we don't know where to find those really.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we could go back to that city, but that kind of city, the Holland is
Yeah, I don't
decimated with disease.
Sick again.
So let's not go back there.
And we got a payment from that one dude for the contract, yeah? For the notes.
Oh yeah, I got
Okay,
yours.
yeah,
Oh no, you already gave it. I already
yeah,
gave it to you.
already got it.
So
We're sure we've done that, right? We've closed the
So,
tavern.
which city are we going to next? Because we're not going back to Holland.
If you want to find the seals, yeah, you have to travel. Oh yeah, it's gonna take days for you guys to get around.
I can. So I said we should try to. I can. Try to investigate further on
Later.
some of these ancient cities.
Okay, I'm down with that. Which city are we going to first? I think I have it written down.
You have a couple of choices.
Immediately, I'm torn to the one that I took note in the Soul Word because it's somewhat close, and then just
Which one?
the immediate mysterious.
The Soulwood, just south of the Golden Fields.
Yep.
It's about a week and a half journey.
It's fairly near.
Oh, this area right here.
Yeah, the Soulwood.
So there's an ancient city in there, but it was we didn't get the name of it. It was like a the name had been erased or illegible or something like that. So immediately I'm just like, yeah, I really want to figure out that mystery right now. I really want to figure that out. Let's go there first. But another one's just like, yeah, no one's come out of the Soulwood, have they ever? So,
If you wish to make a history check, I'll allow it.
let's go for it.
Stay.
6.
Legends say as much. There's really nothing. There hasn't been really any
That was a net one, so no.
extreme exploration, at least within the past few centuries of the Soulwood. Anything inside is completely unknown. The only thing that you do remember from studies is that it's encased, at least on ground level, in a dense fog bank. And there doesn't seem to be any wildlife audible from outside.
Was Morgana traveling with Jakaria beforehand? Were you two traveling together beforehand?
What do you mean?
Before adventure started with the four of us.
The four of you were meeting up before Raylan joined up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raylan was the one that actually helped you guys gain notoriety with the Hunters Guild.
Oh yeah.
And that took a couple of weeks. So you guys have technically been together for a month and a half.
Alright. Did you know her before that?
Oh my god.
How old's her?
She is. Wow, that's the one thing I did not write down. No, she's 26.
You're young as fuck for a tiefling.
It's about average.
That's average for.
I thought tieflings have double the lifespan of humans.
That's elves.
No, I thought elves were like triple.
Gnomes are double humans. Elves are triple humans. Tieflings and half elves and half orcs and most normal fey creatures actually age the exact same way as humans. Tieflings live just a little bit longer, but they age the exact same rate.
Oh, okay.
Pretzel.
I was like, yeah,
Like
I-
a
I
300
can live for half a
300-year-old
century.
elf is rather young for an elf.
Yeah, they mature at 100 is when their adulthood
Yeah,
starts.
they hit really early, at least in their lifespan.
Well, and gnomes are kind of the same thing, right?
Gnomes hit adulthood by 15.
Don't they live to like 500 though, or something like that?
They do.
That's okay. That's what I was making sure. I was like,
They
there's
hit
a reason
adult-
I wrote down 300.
They grow fast, but then they stagnate in that age range until they hit like their later twilight years.
Okay.
And even then, they'll still keep going.
And like dwarves, I think mature at 30.
You're still a baby.
You're just a babe.
Well, think
Okay.
of it this way: she's
She's
1
a
year
baby.
younger than me.
So what you guys want to do?
okay.
Nick's already on
well,
out.
Next 300.
We're gonna, after perusing her own way through, found really nothing of interest, and join back up with you two.
I actually want to take a look at the books in the back room.
Well, comprehend is still up. Yeah.
A lot of the books seem to be fragmented, dusty, broken, just really, really aged. Make an investigation check.
I'd be asking Morgana about Dracaria, like what she know about her, and then if she like knew anything before. Then I'm gonna go downstairs and be like,
You look at me in the eyes.
Wait, what?
Look at me in the
What?
eyes.
What?
Do your thing.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was
Um,
it.
That bug. Yeah.
I just like start walking away and just like,
Watch it.
What?
Cause I
That's
got an
an
odd
8.
feeling about it.
Too quickly following me.
So, it takes you a little
were
bit of time
petrified and
of
she coulda
siphoning
left you.
through the books.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of them are fragmented, broken.
I appreciate if you
just
guys,
really,
like, have
they have
them
not
with you.
aged well.
Just
So
watch
it's
it.
been, It's been a long time.
I got
since
an
anyone's
odd
actually
feeling.
touched these books.
I'm gonna go start cutting up the best.
But just in the back portion of the
Where'd we just go?
bookcase,
Not a
in a
basilisk,
deep
it's a
corner, underneath a pile
Looks
of,
like a rhino.
of other books, you see a tiny
Gorgon.
little notebook.
Gorgon, yeah. I'm gonna start cutting up the Gorgon.
I pick up the notebook.
You open it up, and again, it's written in Elvish, but it seems to cross it phrases and the letters. Looks to be a cipher.
Well, now that book makes sense.
Well, I've got a little bit more context.
Dropping hints.
I'm back at the Gorgon.
Okay. The smell's getting a little
I plugged my nose.
not decaying, but the smell from its own mouth is getting pretty bad.
I haven't seen this
Nylas, are
creature.
you
I'm
up
tearing it
top?
apart.
Okay.
Are you up top or are you down?
Make a
I
medicine
just
check.
met with Nick to grab some things, and then he's made his way back down.
But I need you to.
But I need you.
Oh,
You see the Gorgon just like moving and like jostling because I'm just now like digging
He's
inside. it.
inside of it.
I still want its horns.
18.
All right, you managed to do a pretty decent job from the inside out.
I'm like
You
taking
actually-
the
you-
organs in.
Yeah, you're reverse pulling out like the stomach, the liver, the lungs,
Oh,
the
yeah.
heart. All seem to be covered in canker and cancerous sores.
see if you can figure out what's behind the petrifying breath.
Yeah,
Are you
that's what I
guys
was
down
thinking.
with us?
Yeah.
Hey, Nielas, can you Eldritch Blast these horns off for me? Very nicely. I still want. I want the horns.
After about half
I
an
like-
hour or so of just digging through.
Wait, I hear this. I'm like, hold on, I'm inside. I'm like, you, I will get you the horns.
I'm sorry. I didn't
And
know
like
you were
start
inside.
going back inside and like jostling.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were inside.
Did not need to be blasted by Eldritch Blast. I shot him in the face and it hit Nick.
It takes you a better part of a
Right,
half an
yes.
hour to actually pull apart most of the organs. Based on normal anatomy, you've pulled out every organ, but there's strange stone-like organ. It's rough like granite, but it's squishy.
I don't touch it. I bag it.
Okay.
I'd like to.
It seemed to be connected to the lungs.
Yeah, I would like to bag that and preserve. How would I preserve it?
Make an intelligence check.
I have an idea. It's not high enough to use my idea. An 8.
What's your idea?
I was gonna make a makeshift cooler.
The idea is there. Might take you a little bit to actually figure out and finesse it. You need some way to actually have a cooling source.
I have that. It would just cost a spell.
Unless you have a bag of holding, to which it just solves the problem.
I do not.
Hello.
You do.
Hey,
Hi.
what? Do you have a glove?
No, but I got a bag of holding.
Do you have a glove?
Me?
Yeah,
The glove?
yeah.
No.
Fuck.
Sorry.
My God! I don't want to touch the stone. I undo a sack and I'm just like, I walk up to you with this like stone gushy pit.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, I want this in your sack.
What?
Put this in your sack.
What is that?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm like inching closer.
It's kind of smelly.
I can chill.
You know, that could be dangerous to put in there because what if he touches it and he turns to stone again?
You want to find out?
No! I only have a third of the potion left.
Press a dissertation to chill it.
That'll work.
Then
Give him the sack. I go to the horns and I use my smithing tools.
Okay. It's gonna
You
take.
gonna get the horns for me?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm working on that. Bones?
What about bones?
Normal?
It's covered in metal, so it's a little more durable.
The bones are?
The horns are even coated in metal.
Well, I assume that's what I was going to do, smithing, but that's what I was asking about bones.
Bones are regular. They're
Normal bones? It wouldn't
like
be
regular
like, they're
flesh.
not like higher dense because of this like metal coat. I would assume it'd be
doesn't
like,
seem to be. It seemed to just be mutated to where it exuded petrification gas, and then sealed within a metal body. in order to preserve the flesh.
Preserve the flesh. Gross. Gross. Do I notice any sort of two mutated creatures together? Do I notice like organs from two different?
Doesn't seem to be. Looks like this was grown to be this way.
Okay. Horns, teeth, both femurs, the gooey sac,
I just want the horns.
and the end tip of the tails.
Okay.
Because that should be a very a good metal piece too, right?
Okay. Make a dexterity check and add your proficiency.
Dexterity, add proficiency. It's going to be +4, 13.
Okay. It's gonna take you a little bit. It's gonna be about half an hour to 45 minutes to get all these pieces done and kept intact.
Done.
What are you two gonna do?
I'm gonna sit readily by while he takes the horns. Yep. I'm like, I want those horns.
It's like a bone saw with a chisel just
Yeah.
going at it.
Just the blood gushing.
It's not even gushing; it's just like seeping out.
Damn it, I was hoping for gushing.
Not in the blood flow.
I'm gonna set myself up with a couple books and try to piece together as much history as I can.
Hey, I think I found a way to decipher this book. I found a notebook. It looks like it's what'd you say?
It's filled with like letter translations and phrase translations. Looks to be like a basic cipher.
It's filled with like basic cipher information stuff. So it looks like it could translate the book, maybe.
Oh, this is gonna take a while. I'd like to get back to the library, but
Hey,
it's lost at this point.
I'm like covered in guts and blood.
What's
I'm
up?
like, make my nostrils smell like something better.
Oh, lemons.
Fuck, it's sour. I go back. What the fuck?
Did you finish my horns?
I'm like still covered in guts. Shit.
So you're gonna try and keep digging through books.
And
Short rest for you
I
guys.
guess I'll look at the cipher for a while too, but I don't speak Elvish.
that's the hard part. I kind of want to go to.
Like I'd have to continuously do comprehend language to do that.
Could you cast that on me? What?
It's touch.
Is it a touch?
Is it a ritual? No, it is not.
He does not have ritual.
It is a ritual.
Do you have it?
Teach it to him.
No, that's what I was. Yeah, we're gonna.
Teach it to
I
him.
wanted to go back to the library.
Comprehend language self.
Oh yeah.
Is it a ritual?
It is.
Pay her to teach
Yes.
it.
She has no way to because she's a
She has to be higher level.
No, because she's a sorcerer, and I need a book or something like
He
that.
needs
So
a-
she's a wizard.
He needs a physical aspect of written like spell detail. She just does it.
If it was on a scroll or part of a wizard spellbook, then I could
Part of
be
a
cool.
grimoire, a scroll, or even a.
Hey, next time we go to the city, that's what we're doing. I'm getting ritual stuff.
No, we're not going back to that city. We're not going back to Alon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're not going back to Halan. That place is riddled with disease. Like everybody is riddled with disease.
and there's also a plague.
We gave them what they needed, so now we're staying out.
Looking at you, disease-ridden trash cat.
Right?
Oh,
Right, what you guys gonna do?
So while I'm waiting for him to finish taking off the horns, I'm actually gonna go into the previous room and look at the books in there.
do any of the ancient cities, are they nearby any libraries or places of magical learning?
The one that would be, let's see, Hammer might be the best guess.
Mm-hmm.
Then the only other one that comes close would be Cathedral City. with the Grand Arcanum.
Yep. And then glorified for the old city.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
You little shithead over here.
I didn't
Guys
see
want to
that.
go to the capital? Guys want to go to the capital? Cathedral?
Fucking church? No.
All the way over there? That's so far.
How the fuck are we gonna go there?
Oh. Treasure, adventure.
But it's so far.
Yeah, you talked me into that about joining into the Hunters Guild, and that was some bullshit too.
Nah, you're right. Fine, let's go to Hammer.
Oh, I've been there. I like that place.
Where's Hammer?
Due south. It's set in the foot of Bannon Spire.
Stop moving.
Leave.
It's
Just
the
drop it down.
the largest volcano.
Oh, Hammer. I know where that is.
That's where.
Let's go to the Souls Wood. Yeah, I totally like that better.
Let's see if we can find more information on it in Hammer first, and then
Where?
go on.
What?
In Hammer?
In Hammer?
In Hammer.
You
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some contacts here.
There was an ancient
You
city
really want to go
called
to Hammer?
Goldlock.
Yeah.
Really?
Why don't you want to go to Hammer?
No reason.
I'm gonna insight that. Great roll.
4 plus 1.
5.
5.
I'm just staring at you.
Oh.
What you want to give? He doesn't know. He doesn't know a lot. You can't pick up on a lot.
I'm just staring at you.
I just know the area. I don't like it.
I mean, it does smell like sweaty men.
Oh, I don't like the swamp, so yeah.
What?
I don't know, man.
Fuck.
I don't like regions either. It's like that one island.
Building cart.
That's doable.
Yeah.
This thing is cool.
That's totally
This
doable.
thing is fucking cool.
Because Raylan's fucking made off with our other one.
Made off with all three of them.
I mean, housed, but
And
whatever. They're
all of
ours.
house goods.
They're ours by
I can
loot rules.
I can give us partial cover, or I can give us full cover.
You good?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
to.
I just
Welcome
don't
to-
like the
welcome to the
area.
crafting
That's so
table.
cool. That's what I was thinking about being an
So let's
alchemist.
go to
until you sent me
Soulswood.
this, and I was like, no, fuck it.
I like that a
dude,
lot
Bill.
better.
You're a battlesmith. You're built. You're made for this.
I'm thinking of turning. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do with the horns. It's gonna cost a lot of money for you.
No, I just want the horns.
Yeah, I got an idea for that.
No. Well, what's your idea?
It's something better, but it's gonna cost you.
No, what's your idea?
Let me see that stick.
What's your idea?
Do you trust me?
Maybe. Do you trust me?
No! But we have established that!
What you doing?
Insight. That's a 12 to what you're gonna be doing with those horns.
You don't get a malice feeling, but I am not being nice. I am just like,
Give me a damn staff!
He's holding something, but he's being dick.
I do have
I
an
just
idea.
want the horns.
You will get the horns.
But, I have a bigger idea with all my collection.
What do you want?
I have a collection.
Would you rather use them?
Well, eventually, yes.
Then I can make that happen.
No, but I need them to be part of my collection.
You're impossible.
Yes, I know.
I was gonna make you like a pitchfork.
I don't want a pitchfork
Why not?
because I don't want to. What am I supposed to do with the pitchfork?
Well, why do you think I took the tail?
Stab with the horn.
Now you know.
Maybe,
Now you know.
if you have three men all in a row, you can stab them all at once.
I mean,
Eleanor,
maybe like
down.
he's not trying to give you something. Down is
No.
fist.
Eleanor.
There you go.
All right, man.
Excuse me.
Nope.
Yeah.
No. piss off.
Sit. I know you're upset.
So
Thank
you managed
I know.
to,
Thank you.
for about 40, 45 minutes, you go and basically butcher the Gorgon. You managed to take off the horns. It's very fleshy past the metal covering, and the bone seems hollow.
Bones are hollow. Is there bone marrow?
Looks like it dried up.
Oh, okay.
The teeth are also encased in metal.
Ah, weird.
And the tail seems to be slightly barbed on the inside.
What metal? I know metals.
Looks like iron.
Is it still blue? The picture was blue, so I was just asking.
I was rusted.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
rusty.
it was. It looked like it hadn't had a lot of activity and it wasn't really cared for, so a lot of the portions of metalwork were rusted over. Hence why it was squeaking so loud when it was moving.
That makes sense. Squeak, squeak.
So are you gonna give me the horns?
No.
Pretty please.
No, I'm gonna build something with it.
No.
They're metal horns. What are you gonna do with it?
Add it to my collection. Why do you think I keep collecting all sharp stuff?
I'll trade you.
For what?
What can I make?
What are you talking about?
I'm going to make a weapon. So can you give me to make a weapon? Do you see these? They're pointy.
I know. Why do you think I'm collecting pointy stuff?
You collect pointy things?
Yes.
That is the worst collection I've ever heard.
It's to make more daggers, silly.
I can do that.
But I want
Easily.
Yeah, I know.
What?
But I want them part of my collection first.
No.
Give me the damn horns!
You're confusing the poor bugger.
Yeah. Talk to the big man. He handles money.
I have a lot of money too right now. So, give me the damn horns. They're not. The collection isn't finished. I will still take it. I do not care how much you lick it.
I put it in Rick's pack. I'm like watching you and I'm just like, no. You're gonna stab me with a horn.
Hold on. I need to figure out how many.
They're hollow.
The bone is. But there's still
Is
that.
there a
there's-
horn? Is there bone inside horn? No.
It's technically considered like bone and ivory.
I'm gonna cast
Is
Charm
that
Person
hollow?
on you.
It's like a piece of skull.
What's your? I don't know what I'm even rolling to save, but I just know there's some sort of save and I got to roll, so I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
If you actually look at the bisection of a horn, there actually is like blood vessels and capillaries within the horn itself.
Can you make a horn like a yeah?
That's generally what horns are made of.
That makes sense.
They're
That's
hollow.
kinda cool.
They're hollowed
That
out.
sounds like it's already hollowed out. So okay. Anyways,
What are you doing?
I don't think I'm saving.
Charm Person.
Wisdom save.
I don't make it. I know I don't. It's a 6.
Okay. Give me horns.
She's
How do you charm me?
Nick, who's so thoughtful and very, very smart and can make absolutely anything in the world. I just need the horns so that I can make sure I get the right handles for it so that you can make it for me. Can you please give me the horns?
Sounds great. Sounds pretty nice.
Do you have my outfit on?
Huh?
Do you have my outfit on?
No.
Go put on my outfit and I'll give you the horns.
But I like my outfit. I don't like dresses.
I feel like this is an easy trade.
I don't like dresses. And you don't like dresses on me.
I give you one horn, and I'm like,
Wait. You're a charm person, though.
I give you one horn!
But you don't like dresses on
Charm
me either.
person's not mind control.
I know.
That's all I was like, I give you one, I have the other one.
It's not dominant person.
It's not chaos. It's not suggestion. Shit.
I gave you one.
Friendship
I'm asking
would
for
work.
one thing in return.
My level 16
Fine,
power
I go in a quiet
is
room, I change, I come back. Can I have my horn, please?
Hey, Nielas, check it out. She's half naked. I give you the horn.
I get the other horn, I go back into the other room, change back, come back. You didn't say for how long.
True, and it's a good thing you're not wearing it. You also don't know the secret surprise I have with that.
What?
Nothing.
The secret surprise that you have with what?
Nothing.
How's that a character?
Nothing.
Okay.
We guys don't know.
You're supposed to be nice to me.
So Hannah.
My name's Nick Dick.
All right, let's get back to going on for Hannah.
What? Really?
Well, yeah.
What? Why?
We're just leaving from here to Hammer.
More or less, yeah.
It's a fucking long walk.
Where
We
else
have
would you
camels
like to go
and the lizard.
Do we have food?
Yeah.
Are we gonna make this? We're gonna make this.
There's towns along the way.
We've got plenty of rations. We've got some villages and some hamlets along the way. We can hunt.
I don't like this idea.
All the way to Hammer? We're gonna go to Hammer?
We're going to Hammer. What is up with you and not liking Hammer?
It's there, a cathedral. Would you rather walk with a cathedral?
You love getting hammered. Calm down.
I think that would look mighty
I like
less-
getting hammered from people, not
Perfect
from
place.
places.
I feel like
Perfect place.
No.
They look at us awfully strangely if we march into a cathedral with a bunch of camels. So let's go to Hammer where we can sell the camels.
Why are we fucking going to that church?
Yeah, but not because it's not as close as Hammer is. So we're going to Hammer because it's closer.
But, I don't have a map.
And there's an ancient city there that we can research and learn more about, and then learn about the Soulwood
Oh,
and figure out more of these fucking things. Cow Klaus sent us on.
yeah, do you got food?
Yeah, we got plenty of food.
Oh, okay.
You can
Morgana
cook,
can
right?
also give good berries on a daily basis, which feed you for the day.
Yeah, I'm not trying to live off good berries.
But they're
Thanks,
delicious.
Josh. I appreciate you.
They taste like every single berry all at once.
Oh,
It's so good.
It's so good. It's Betty.
A blue ras strawberry.
Is it Betty good?
A black blue-eyed strawberry.
Hey Nick,
What?
I like the corset part of the dress. Can I just change the bottom to pants?
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
So you have the horns, you have some teeth, you have a tail, you have that strange organ,
Yeah, that's in a sack. I
You
gotta
have
dissect that
the-
later.
journal, and you have the cipher.
I was gonna go back into the other room to look at those books.
Not
Yeah.
a lot left.
Nothing else.
Like,
not a whole lot.
clean my
left.
hands.
A lot of the books are
Thanks.
degraded.
Let me see the book.
Thus,
Okay.
Books.
The alchemy set is ancient.
Thanks.
Are you looking? Are you looking through like the journal book or like just random books?
No, I'm reading the cipher, and then I'm gonna go look through the alpha book.
Make an intelligence check, please.
I can do that.
I would not be good at that.
Plus, just straight intelligence.
Intelligence check, yes.
18.
It's easy enough. You seem to be able, because it's written in Elvish, it codes very, very simply and very rapidly into the journal itself. So you're actually able to flip flop words, although you don't understand Elvish.
I don't, but it would still like. Would it be Is it deciphering letter patterns?
It's like particular like words and letters.
Wow.
So just be able to match up.
It's like
Oh, okay.
It's like imagine A to Z, B to T, G to X, and berries to rock. In that kind of progression. It's not too hard.
So I understand how to decipher it, but I don't know the language to decipher it.
Yes, you understand that once after about like 5 minutes or so of scanning through the journal, you have deciphered it. You just cannot read it because you don't know English.
I just start laughing. I'm like, you're pissed about this, huh?
Yeah, fuck elves, man.
Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of elves in Hammer.
Yeah, it's good.
That doesn't help us with this book there, guy.
There's a library in Hammer, so let's go to Hammer, man.
Might as well. There's a few towns on the way. We'll
Yeah.
just check to
Why
see
are we
if
going to
there's-
Holland? It's Morgana.
Yeah, because
No, Morgana would know that why we're not going to Holland.
Yeah, but Bordel's there, and why don't we just burn the city down?
We're not burning more things
Why not?
down, Morgana.
Why not?
Multiple reasons. Because I'm not trying to get
they'll
thrown
probably
in
burn it
jail
all
again.
down by
Yeah, same
themselves.
here.
We don't have to worry about it.
Whatever.
They're all gonna burn it down by themselves.
I had Liz. I'm cool.
Helon's good. Helon's in the past.
I'm not really wanting to go to Hammer, but okay.
Closest city to the south of you, though, is Oasis.
Is there anything else in the
There
room?
is a library in Oasis, though. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Can I make an investigation check in the secret room? I'm looking over. If that's a secret room, I want to look for
Go for
secrets. I'm looking for secrets. I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash is another man's 18.
A lot of the books are dust. really not really able to be fixed. Even with mending, you can't pull the words back. The chest looks like is already been looted. Look to be like some spare copper pieces. There's that same sigil of the hand and the hammer,
Like, why is it?
like emblazoned on the chest itself.
Oh, okay.
And then there's that elf statue sitting in the middle.
What's he got?
Looks to be just wearing robes. His right hand is now missing. His left hand is open, and he looks sad.
Nothing on his belt.
Nothing magical on him.
No,
I read up on that. Magic items actually don't get petrified.
Really?
They have to make their own save. Yep.
Cool. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's why no one had anything on them.
Makes sense.
Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to tell you this before we started. You had dancing lights on the whole time. That's a concentration. You cast Phantasmal Force. That's a concentration.
Ah, damn.
You should have been in the dark the entire battle.
Yep.
Except for me.
But that was just a little neat point. That's something to keep in mind for later.
I just
Keep
need
track
to-
of your concentration.
I need to have a torch or something like that, a constant light effect. Or just take a dark sight.
Or devil sight. Something.
Yep,
Do it. Be the one person. Be blind.
Cast darkness in the middle of the room. What's up, guys?
What's up, my life?
I can
Anything
see
else?
everything.
Not much else down here, really.
You've already gone through most of what you can.
I'm done.
You got the cipher. You got the journal. You've got what history books still remained intact. You have the third of the anti-petrification potion still. If you find the
that's
right
hers.
Yep.
yeah, it's hers.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
holding
I
it.
haven't seen that yet. I've seen it get poured, but that's about it.
Yeah, you didn't actually see her like have it.
Mhm.
If you find an alchemist, you might be able to reproduce it, but you don't know for sure. But you pack up the rest of your stuff. You climb up back the 5 flights of stairs.
How much wood is here? It's a broken building, right?
There's a bit. There's like portions of petrified wood and dried wood.
Hey guys, we should rest and then leave in the morning.
As you get on out from the tomb, though, you notice that there are a lot of cockatrices by the body of the basilisk. They seem to be eating.
Yeah, I'm going back under because I feel like shit. Later.
You can check on the camels.
Okay. Look to be fine.
Make sure that
Anybody else worried about the fact that those cockatrices are eating the basilisk?
better than us.
Okay, but they were also following us back to Halan when I went to take Morgana to get healthy again.
Oh, do you have a fireball?
A what?
Don't fuck with the.
I like to scream from coming down the stairs. Like,
Don't fuck with the
Can you
cockatrices.
kill all the cockatrices? All they got that body up.
There's gotta be more.
No, I don't have
Just
cockatrice.
fire.
I don't have fireball.
No fireball? Okay.
No, I can ignite stuff. I don't have fireball.
I just want a big fuck you guys. All at once.
No. I'm
Do it
just
too.
worried
I'm okay
that
with
they
that.
can smell the Gorgon downstairs.
Jakaya, if you could do it, or Morgana, if you could do it.
But
She
there's a
doesn't have
lot of
fireball.
them, though.
Area of effect.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Alright.
Fireball's third level, right?
Fireball's a 3rd level spell. You
It'd be
have one
fifth
more
level,
level to
yeah.
go.
It's like no one has it yet.
You get the 5th level. Ding!
Yeah,
Fireball's
which I'm wondering
gas!
when it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, we are still 4th level. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought we were
I
5th level.
Designers
What do you get?
specifically made Fireball overpowered because it was so iconic. For fifth ed.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 fucking 6.
Hey, if you guys take care of the cockatrices, I can probably build a cart and we can go to Hammer.
It's a building. Can we?
Huh?
It's a building. Can we? Just don't be afraid of cockatrices.
Have you ever fucked with cockatrices?
No, but
Go over there and slap one. See what happens.
no, just
I dare you.
just don't
to.
fuck with it. Yeah.
I will give
The
you
pro-
something.
The process of building
Go do it.
a cart, do you fucking slap cockatrices willy nilly? No. So you fucking mind your own business and don't fuck with the cockatrices, and I won't fuck with you. You're bigger than them.
What?
But a little bit.
You're just gonna like just chill and sit next to the cockatrice as it eats dead body?
I'll look out for you. If anyone comes near you, I'll blast it.
What?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Are there
Another car.
any wheels? I don't want to have to build a wheel. Don't give me that shrug. I'm not fucking going up. Fuck that. No, I'm not going out there. Fuck that.
Fine. I'll look
I'm
out
like
for
staying
a
in
wheel.
the doorway. I'm like, no.
Do I find any remnants of any carts, any wheels, anything like that up on the surface?
Make a survival or investigation check.
I am super low health, but I'm gonna get eaten. I'm good.
I'm net 20.
Look to be some remnants.
Eaten.
Mostly on the outside of the fortress. Like people were trying to get away. There are some broken carts. Some still solid wheels. Some of the spokes are missing, but looks like repairable at least.
Damn. I didn't pick up Tensor's floating disc. Oh well.
Sad day.
Picked up locate plants and animals instead. Let's just load everything on that and have that charge. I could just get about 2 good-looking wheels and just start wheeling them to the front of this to the entrance.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on cockatrices and him.
Why?
I'm like,
Effort vigilant.
12. Cockatrices on
Cockatrices seem content on eating.
eating.
Looks like if you don't.
So
bother
long
them,
as
they'll be
there's
fine.
enough basilisks for all of them, we should be fine. So we should get a move on. Run out of basilisks.
Look to be about 8.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
On
able to
body
build
right
this that fast, there, guy. What do you think I am? Fucking a magician? A fucking wizard?
Chop, get to me.
Yeah, fuck you, you fucking magic fuck.
I'll help you. I'll cast some mendings for you. How's that?
That's what I was like, mending on the wheels. We both
Everything is repairable.
Yeah, I repair the wheels. There's doors downstairs, right?
Some broken doors, but yeah.
Can't you just help me fucking drag some things out from that? It's a lot of shit.
Quiet. What's over there?
Some broken carts and stuff like that.
Oh fuck, let's
It's like
yeah.
everyone was trying to get away from here too.
Well shit, let's just go grab one of those.
My thoughts is
Or
invasion
like-
force
like
coming
Fletcher?
across the land. Maybe the peasantry, maybe the working force trying to gather in here for protection, and then the invading army broke in. But down in the basement, that we didn't know those weird secrets and stuff. So.
You got a camel, right?
Yeah, we got 2 camels and a lizard.
Oh, let's fuck this.
Yeah,
I
Two
hop on
camels, a
Rick.
lizard, and Rick.
Well, let's try to get 2 carts. Let's go.
Let's go.
I hurry my short little ass up on Rick and we're fucking running. I'm not fucking with these cockatrices.
If
Fuck
we've been
that.
making like a chariot or something. Yeah, fine.
That's what I was thinking for Rick.
I'm just staying right next to the animals.
Aminals.
Someplace where I can sit and read while we travel. That's all we care about.
I'm trying to fix 2 carts.
Okay. Takes you with mending and with your tool proficiency about a good hour. But it's definitely in the middle of the night.
Okay, the carts are done. I say we leave this area at least a little bit and then make camp.
Yeah, I don't want to sleep here again.
Yeah,
This place gives me creeps.
fuck that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Cart to Rick and cart to Camel, or cart to either both camels.
Okay.
So
Easy enough.
Alright, spits.
Fuck this amount. Hey, do you like shit?
Yeah. Gonna give everyone a light above their head.
Okay.
I would say let's get what I would estimate a mile away from the castle towards the hammer's direction.
Should not even be in this petrified forest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like a mile out, so we're not even like in the petrified area. And then let's make camp. I'd say.
And the dudes.
I kind of want.
Hey, I got an idea.
What?
I want to take that cart apart and then put the pieces on this cart on top of this cart, so it's a shelter.
You don't have to take it apart.
What, yeah, you that fucking strong?
What? It's just team effort. Come on. You get the short end. I'll get the tall end.
Yeah. Let me just he.
Mm-hmm.
My little arms raised like 3 inches.
He.
We cast Unseen Servant to also help a little bit. Okay.
With all that effort, it's pretty easy to get the cards going.
Can we do that in the morning?
Let's do this in the morning. Let's sleep.
Alright. Yeah. So we don't travel during the hot part. Do that.
Yeah.
Camp in the shade underneath the cots.
Oh,
I'll keep
okay.
watch.
Fine. Yeah, fuck this.
Fucking.
I curl up real quick and I'm out.
Okay.
I'm dying, so.
Organa's gonna go ahead and crash Dracaria. You got anything to do?
No. I'm just gonna write in my journal.
That doesn't feel nice when it's nighttime.
Okay.
Change that.
Nielas, make a perception check.
Damn it, I erased
No.
my health, and of course, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Not gonna get my.
Nothing really seems to bother you. You got far enough outside of the forest, a little bit further into the desert. Nothing seems to really be bothering during the rest period. You do notice, however, just out to the east, what seems to be also coming close to Halan, a tall, wide, and black storm cloud.
Nice.
Knowledge nature?
Go for
Or
it.
nature check to see if that's going to be.
You know, I'm still awake too.
Oh, actually.
Do you want
Why
to
are
make one
you
too?
still awake?
Survival.
Because I'm writing in my
Is
journal.
it nature, or
Nature-
survival?
Survival's more for like in the moment survival tracking. Nature is actually understanding like natural
Weather patterns
order
and
things.
everything.
Yeah,
Okay,
actually, yeah.
So perception is
Perception.
13.
You notice the same thing. 4.
And then
Dark cloud could mean rain.
Dark
you said
cloud,
nature
dark
check
Yeah, for nature.
is a 8.
Desert shouldn't have storm clouds like this, but that's as much as you can get.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
There's a
Well, that's
lot.
unnatural.
There's a lot of lightning too.
That's really unnatural. I'm glad we're not going back to Vermont. Yeah.
Who the fuck suggested that?
You gotta keep an eye on that.
Yeah, just
Okay.
make sure it doesn't come towards us.
So how long is Dracaria staying up writing on your journal for?
Just until I'm done writing in my journal. Probably like 30 minutes.
You're gonna go to sleep?
Mm.
Okay. The majority of the night goes uneventful. However, Dracaria,
You shit yourself.
Oh,
Oh no.
I shit myself.
I feel like that's the worst thing to do as an adult, you know?
What, shit yourself?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like what if there's it's terrible and there's the worst feeling in the world and you're just like everything a part of me right now is upset.
Been there recently, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super drunk. Just like.
Super drunk.
Yep.
Don't get super drunk out.
for you, Dracaria, it's been a long time since you've actually dreamt.
Stop. Come here.
It's been a long time since you've actually had this particular dream. You're sitting in an armoire. There's a mirror in front of you. You have a jewel chest just off to your left. A makeup kit just off to your right. You look at yourself in the mirror and you're fixing up your hair. You remember you're going on a date. You then hear a voice just coming from outside the room. Felicia! Please come downstairs. You in the mirror looks left. Coming, Mommy! And walks away. You look. You're not in a room. You're on a shelf overlooking the sea. The waves crashing against the rock face. The sun giving off an eerie blue color. You look back at the mirror, and it's an older you. Just looking straight at you. Every notion you move, it follows. You lean in. It leans in. It then gives this jagged, creepy, ear-to-ear grin. Sharp teeth growing longer and longer. Its left hand presses up against the mirror on its side. And the mirror goes black. You hear a voice. It's soft, feminine, and strangely familiar. Be wary of who you trust. Do not be afraid to continue on. Become who you are meant to be. And you look, and it's another you. Long, jagged limbs, extended nails, and this flame of blue fire encroaching around it as it reaches up and just cups your face. What do you do?
What am I supposed to be?
Why you? Why you would you want?
What?
What?
Follow your destiny. Become the new Phoenix.
The what?
The blue flames slowly encroaching, her arms getting closer and closer to your face.
I don't like this. Too hot.
It's not hot. It's cold.
What's it called?
Bone-chilling cold.
That is too cold.
That is too cold.
Stop it.
Do you have the blood? You must bring it the spirit.
Bring the spirit. Where do I find the spirit?
The blue flames recede as the hand turns to ash. The body turns to it falls apart, turning into ash as well, slowly creeping up, and the face focusing on that one single eye. Find the spirit. As the sun, that strange blue color, begins to darken and black out.
Where are the spirits? You didn't answer my question.
No, you didn't answer me.
Come back!
What is the darkness? You just answered what's the dark. You
Didn't
didn't help me at all.
get to finish all my questions!
Finish my question, asshole. You
Whoa!
answered me before I finished. Wasn't even the right answer.
The new day comes. The sun is nearly, well, let's see. So
I'm a brain early.
it's just about past dawn.
Morning.
Hey, I've been thinking about the cart.
Morning. Do we really have to go to Hammer?
What is up with you and Hammer? What are you not telling us about Hammer?
Is that like an X you're trying to avoid or something like that?
Yay!
It's much worse.
Are
than
you
that.
wanted?
Maybe.
Are you seriously wanted there?
Well, maybe not in Hammer, but they know about me.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could always change how you look, I guess.
Yeah, and they know about
I
me in
really
Cathedral
can't.
too.
It's kind of hard to, miss the horns and the face and the the cherry apple red and the purple hair.
Yeah,
Honestly, you two things look all the same to me.
Well, thank you.
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Morgana, you're an asshole.
Okay.
Item choice, design.
But I seriously think we should at some point hit Soulwood.
Absolutely, yeah. No, that's the second stop after we hit Hannah. I feel we'd be able to find out more research, more information about it closer to the actual place, rather than out here in the fucking desert, you know.
I guess that's a good idea.
Logic.
Still don't
Can I
like
have
one hammer.
5
but it's okay.
D4s?
I've got more for you.
I have those. I need 7.
7? Wow.
My Eleanor was running for 2 seconds when I heard that outside. I was like, why the fuck are you growling? One más noto?
Oh, only one more.
There's 3. I gave him up.
That was chaotic.
Yep. There we go.
I got 1.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for throwing cattle traps all over my floor.
Yeah. So underrated. You want some zone denial? Here's some zone denial.
10, 16, 17.
The amount of
This is
marbles.
actually kind of hard not being able to see
Can I
myself
not?
in the mirror.
I don't have to
But I need
use
to
all
make
that,
sure I
do
don't pull from hair that I don't need.
Alright, how are we doing this cart?
I need to figure out how to do like Nordic braids up myself.
Yeah.
Every space for a traveler is a +1, so it's going to be room for the 4 of us +1, so that's 5. The speed would have to match the 2 camels, so their speed is 40? 50. So that's another +5. So it's 10. I have 7 left. Full cover for the crew is only 2, so that's 12. That's really all I would do. Because after that is aquatic and burrowing and flight, and I'm not going to give this either.
Come on, man.
Burrowing?
Shut your mouth.
Burrowing cart?
Why?
I'm not doing that
Burrowing
right now.
cart. That'd be kind of neat.
I don't have the materials, Noto. Materials.
Why?
Fuck you, I will make something else fly.
The camels.
Oh my god.
Find out how to get sky sharks.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a camo.
Desert Santa Claus.
Desert Claus. Yeah, it's Nick Dick, Desert Claus.
Yep.
Take your fucking gifts.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
look, it's Saint Nick. Don't you mean Saint Dick? Saint Dickocles?
All he does is just give us coal.
Give me a piece of poop.
Yeah, so I'd just be making it for 5 people, 50 speed, so both camels could be on top of it and pull us, and all of us could be in it.
Okay.
And then it full cover. So full covering, and then if we go to attack, we also have full cover from attacks. So
Cool.
right, just so you can see, great full cover.
I saw it.
So, and that's only for the 12. I'm not going to use the rest of the 5.
Yeah.
So,
It's a pretty solid cart.
He's a good guy.
I would say it takes most of the morning where they cook and eat and do all that good stuff.
Yeah, it
Nick,
takes, it
oh
takes
my
you
gosh, you are amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep.
with the combination of mending. It's actually pretty simple to actually make. You use some of the remnants of old carts and old wheels and just soup it up beyond that point.
Done. Okay, cool.
It's pretty solid. Pretty good work.
Jeer rigging it.
Yeah, now we can use both the cameras, and now we just have to relax inside a cart and not face the sun.
Good shit.
Cool. That was a long rest, right?
That was a long rest.
Okay, cool.
Everyone's up to full.
Can I make a driver's seat that's covered by the sun but not covered by full cover? Does it make sense?
An overcab, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's easy enough.
Since Rick is a medium-sized character, can he go into the carts to 5?
I mean, you also have the lizard that can hang on the side.
I was assuming the lizard's gonna hang outside. Cool. I'll drive. I'll be on the driver's seat, and then Rick will be inside.
Rick will be in the back. with
He'll
everybody
chill.
else.
I don't want him to burn up too much.
The lizard hang on the side.
Yeah. You can walk on the side, or even just chill on the top. I don't care.
It's got spider
Bask in the sun.
It's got spider
Yeah.
climbing. You can just hang on the
Hang
side.
on the
or
side
the
and just
bottom.
bask in the sun.
Hang on the bottom of the cart.
Why would it want it in the shade? It's a lizard.
It's a lizard. They would
It
actually
wants the
sit
sun.
on the side facing sun.
It's already hot.
Cold blooded. It wants it.
Yeah, it's like it wants to be as hot as it can.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's like snake. It's hot and it's still at the light.
Okay. So your cart's good. You're all set up in the cart.
Nice. We got a nice little like.
Which way are we going?
Uh,
Because you are just west of Holland. So
So where's
what were you
Holland on
point,
there?
please?
you are right here in these stone forests.
And Hammer's which way?
Hammer is
Holy shit! You want us to go
So
to Hammer? You're
I
a
think
dick.
Holland is
if
right
we're going
there.
to Hammer, we need to stop by
Oasis-
Freehold. Or
Oasis is the closest, and then you have
Well, let's at least get to.
Tarmeen just outside of Soulwood. Freehold to the west.
Let's go to Oasis first. Let's like stock up there.
Oasis then Freehold?
Yeah.
Oasis.
Why are we going to Freehold? I feel like that's. Never mind.
Because Tareen is too close to Soulwood.
That makes
I'm
sense.
assuming,
We can go down
right?
there. Yeah, and we can go down this way. Yeah, we can leave from Freehold and go
I'm
south.
terrified of that place, man.
What,
Sounds
Soulwood?
spooky.
What the?
Wanna
What?
learn more?
What, you're a little scared of
Can
spirits?
Can I check on Soulwood?
Make a history check.
Get out of my things. I'm like trying to grab it and just like slipping.
Where's your d20?
There it is. What type of check?
History.
History plus 7, 17.
Based off of what you've read, Soulwood, for its known rumors and general banter, is a one-way entry forest. There have been adventurers, historians, nature guides, hunters, have gone in. None have ever come out.
I haven't read about anyone coming out. No, like.
In the past several centuries, none have ever come out.
Oh shit! Yeah, good idea. We're not going there.
Yeah, see, spooky as fuck.
I mean, I still want to see why it's spooky. You guys want to like go up to the
We
ridge of it?
still have to go there, but
Eventually.
we're gonna read about it somewhere else.
Fine, we'll go to Freehold. Okay, let's go to Oasis.
I'm
Oasis
guessing we're
first.
like in the desert and going.
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple days to get through the
Did I
if you're
tell
skipping
it?
along.
Yeah.
Did I tell anybody that Trash Cat is actually Lord of Oasis?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That little thing?
Yeah, Trash Cat is Lord of Oasis.
Where the fuck did that thing go?
I don't know.
If we ever see him again, we're taking him and putting him in the bag of holding.
I don't think he would like that very much.
Exactly.
No, he's a tabaxi. He really wouldn't like that very
No,
much.
that's fine.
Kind of the point, yeah.
Thank you, Nielas. He's a lord,
We
and he
can ransom
turns
him.
into a tiny cat. You don't get it.
Yeah, Dracaria is like, and?
Yeah. I would say let's travel like away and outside of Milan and then hit the road and then go.
Yeah, let's make a wide distance of Milan.
We're not even going close to Hawaii.
We don't want to
Is that
encounter.
storm still there?
I'm gonna. Yeah,
It's there. It's getting big.
Because like, can I perception check and like look around like since I'm the driver? So I see storm. I'm at 20.
You see the storm. It's big. Like, almost to the point of unnaturally big.
Arcana check.
Sure.
I know this is not natural from the size of it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
gonna do
desert.
that too.
It's definitely not.
Uh,
If you've ever seen a cumulonimbus cloud, that towering
yeah,
thing,
how it like kind of swoops in and goes, whoa, yeah.
That was
Double
a
its
nat
size.
20.
Like an atmosphere, like double width or like double height, like
Both.
atmosphere. Oh, so this
it's
is just.
huge.
You got unnet 20?
Mhm.
Damn it, 19.
There's a large wave of thunder, lightning, and radiant energy coming from that storm.
Hey, that's a spell.
Looks like it, huh?
Yeah, what was happening there when you guys went there?
Everybody was diseased. Like, everybody.
Like what Morgana had?
Yep. Flies, maggots, and all.
I
I read about the church, right? I'm not dumb. I'd read up about what happened to the Pope.
Based on rumor, everyone assumes that the Pope is dead, but there's also rumors going around that he's back. There's a lot of inconsistencies going around. Some say he's dead, some he's alive, some say he's built his own special unit. Some say that the church has been going around and raising towns outside of Cathedral.
Hey, Nielas,
Mhm.
didn't you mess with some goat?
What?
Didn't you mess with some goat? Didn't that isn't that thing that hit you and Morgana?
Oh yeah, the goat demon. Yeah,
What did you say anything?
nothing important. I don't remember.
Did you have a name? Did you say anything like that?
Name?
No.
No, really, no.
What did he look like?
Like a goat demon.
Fucking help. Can I roll for knowledge of demons since I would know?
Make a religion.
I was like, I would know 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
The only demon that comes across, at least when it comes to demons and not devils, is a Belazu. It's a rather rabid and what's the word I'm looking for?
Ravenous? Rabid is more like
Rabid. They are prone to nothing but fighting, but they are from one of the layers of the abyss. One of the putrid layers of the abyss. They're used as spearheads for demonic armies, as well as competent troop leaders.
what implemented as in like right now.
So we're probably sitting in orbit right now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
They're like the front line, the vanguard.
Yeah, spearhead, vanguard, like they are they are some of the frontline troops. Whenever demonic forces try and break through the veil.
So he's not a higher rank at all. I would know that.
No, well, he's definitely extremely hostile.
extremely hostile. Would I know that demons aren't necessarily commanded?
You would. Some demons very similar to devils have a hierarchy. Some of the lower class demons are always told what to do by the lords of the abyss.
But with devils, they automatically obey the hierarchy. And demons have this chaotic like.
It's based on power in the abyss, where the nine hells is based on hierarchy.
Okay, yeah. So it's just the more powerful you are, the more better. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense,
The abyss is based on who kills the most and who lives the longest rules.
Different devils have the opportunity to become other devils in order to like advance. Like you can start at a.
Well, I know there's also like a demon devil too.
Mm-hmm.
A Daemons, yeah.
There's only like two or like there's I think there's like only 2 or 3 of them though. There's like a specific. Yeah. Would I know any?
That's like Demogorgon.
Yeah, would I know any?
Yeah,
devils
those are
that
very
associate
bad,
with the goats. Matt.
Oh, and then there was that fucking what's his face? That null demon.
Yeah, those are you guys though.
What you understand of demonic lore, the gaping maw, which is the lair of the Demogorgon.
So that's the area to come from. That
It's within that first layer.
yeah. Okay,
of
that's
the
not
abyss.
cool. Okay, cool. Wait, let's.
It's the first hole.
No, the first one.
So,
Yeah. Let's just keep making our way onto the street.
Okay. Are you going west around Talond or east toward the storm?
Away.
Okay. So you're gonna make your way skirting along the sandstone bluffs then.
Yeah. Well, from the map, yeah. Can we just like kind of follow the coastline down a little bit and then meet up at the road?
A little bit. The sandstone bluffs go just south of the stone forest, but they skirt just along outside of Holland and then it's pretty much open desert to then cliff face
So we're over
into
here,
Crater
right?
Bay. Yeah, you're just skirting along that outside.
Yeah, so we just be walking up along this coast.
Yep.
And then as soon as we hit like edge of desert, we just be walking straight to the city.
Yep.
I guess we wouldn't even be taking roads then. Screw it.
You'd
Yeah, we're just like
you'd be trailblazing, so your trek would take a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's rough
is
riding.
this yeah, it's like would the storm dissipate at any like I'm sorry to accelerate days. Go ahead.
No, well, it's fine. It's going to take you guys a couple of days, non-eventful couple of days of actually getting
Okay.
through the desert. But as
would
the days
the storm dissipate at all throughout those days?
No, it doesn't.
That's what I'd be interested in. Does it catch up? Is it
It's-
moving?
It hits Halan, what you would assume to be it hits Halan, and then stays. And just in the long distance away, you can't hear the lightning, but you see just consistent lightning just raining down.
Is there? Okay, yep, never mind. Raining down.
I'm thinking Exterminatus.
Exterminatus?
Is that like is that a spell?
This is me doing Warhammer 40k lore into here.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like,
This
That's
is when
tough.
anytime the Inquisition would find heresy on the planet, they would just order Exterminatus, which is just we're glassing the planet. You know, it's
The Covenant from Halo.
warp demons. Warp demons are already present on this planet. We can't
Save
see
it, destroy
more
it.
cults
Yep.
springing up and everything. We're just done. No more planet.
Nuke the planet.
Everyone's
Call it
gone.
done.
No warning.
Yeah.
no warning.
That's
Right.
it. Just call it done.
It's like that, but just over to the city. That's what I'm imagining anyway. Like, yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't know this from any spell, right?
Make an Arcana check.
That's what we did.
You've made an Arcana check to figure out if it was magic based, not to see if there was any particular kind of magic being used.
19. Having it consist for a couple days now, I feel like this is like a ritual.
Best you can think of, call lightning
but like
on a
ritual?
massive scale.
So that like, can I assume that this is only like a deity type level event?
Not to this level, no.
I'm just trying to like power scale it in my brain for Nick Dick. Like he's looking at this as like,
Cool. It's not natural. It definitely is magic based, but the rate that lightning is coming down, not one mage can do it, and there's only been one god, and they don't exist, and they don't exist on the planet anymore.
but would I know any other like?
Druids, if you're in this particular domain of cleric, maybe.
Is there like any like? Are there still other things like angels? Are there still other things
You
like?
have no idea.
Okay. I just know more about the devils because I fucked with them. That makes sense.
The only kind of angel thing that you know of are the Asimar.
Yeah, I don't
But even those aren't technically qualified as angelic.
No, exactly. Yeah, I've already met them. I'm like, what the fuck? You're not gonna help me with a devil? We keep moving. Let's do this.
Takes you a good couple of days to go outside.
Like whatever.
To make your way out of the desert. As you progress outside of the golden fields, the sands kind of slowly dissipate into dirt and grass. It's slowly turning into what is best compared to as Sahara landscape. So thick bush, some small grasslands, some strange looking willow trees, and you see just off in the distance the high walls and the ever-present silver tower of Oasis.
Oasis is a silver tower.
That's the main. That's the within the Oasis district. That's the Lord Icus's manor.
I say we should burn it down.
I'm okay with that.
Have I ever been here?
In Oasis,
Yes.
you guys started here.
Oh yeah.
We were contracted to.
You were contracted by the.
Oh, so we've been here for a little while.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
this
where you
place,
guys
yeah.
started out at.
Okay.
We got a contract.
You hung out. You hung out in the Scorcher district, which is where the the Hunters Guild is located, which is closer to the desert.
You should not go back there.
You got employed by Houst from the Guildmaster.
Guildmaster's probably pissed.
Uh,
I mean, maybe.
If they know.
I mean, we could just tell him that he's dead.
the Arcane Repository in the Arcanist District is one of the smaller libraries, but slightly condensed. And then the Oasis District, which is kind of the more posh and high and royal district for the people. It's open to the public, but it's best known for the Silver Tower, which is about 7 stories tall and houses Lord Igus.
It's made out of silver, right?
Ish. It reflects light, so it's called the Silver Tower, but it's kind of made like a blend of metals.
It's a shiny tower.
Ah, yeah, that's when. Okay, yeah. That's okay. I'm establishing back lore story for Nick Dick, so I understand. I don't.
But
The
we're
reason
gonna-
why Nick Dick wanted to put Lord Icus in a bag is because he thinks he's a big show off.
But we're going to take a small break, walk our dog. We will be back in just a little bit.
I heard you whining.
I'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I heard you whining, and I want to make sure you go
And we're back. So, we had just spent a few days coming up on the third day, traveling, trailblazing through the golden fields, the heat bearing down, luckily with Nick's refurbishing and enhancements on the now traveling cart. You were able to pass through with relative ease.
That's nice.
The trip was uneventful, aside from the ever-present and growing storm cloud that has now seemed to center itself over Halan. But you're just outside of Oasis, the silver tower, beaming in the sunlight.
Before we get in there, we should do our thing.
What's up?
Get your spirit thing.
Yeah, right.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm gonna grab the thing from inside and like pull it out from the sack.
Would I have had time to copy down the Find Familiar into my ritual book?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Well,
Because Find Familiar, get myself a snake from the desert.
Okay. Just a boa or any particular kind of snake?
Just
Honestly,
a snake.
yes, I don't care at this moment.
This is a non-sentient spirit animal,
It's a fake creature.
so we're not. So it doesn't mind if we're going to experiment on it horribly.
Well, it could, but
I touch it with the sack. It just doesn't do anything.
not really.
I like pull out a dagger and get inside of it a little. Like, does anything juice out?
Gushy seems to give up. It seems to let ooze out blue, like blue blood.
I like spray the blue blood on the snake. Flick it.
Happy you don't get that one, so.
Oh,
That seems to happen. Make a Constitution save.
Ah!
You're gonna eat it?
I already liked it.
He's gonna lick it.
Save 16.
Nothing seems to happen. Tastes
Intelligence check on
metallic. Go for it.
it.
Was that a good idea?
Investigation
No.
or medicine to like be like, hey, like this did something to me. Would that be medicine?
Medicine, because it's dealing with the physical body.
And it's my lower one, so that's what I'm saying. Plus 117.
It almost took effect. It seems like the liquid inside of this organ is the petrifying agent.
I think we need a bigger dosage, but I think this stuff is gonna petrify something.
I think we bring that to somebody and refine it into
An actual potion.
a poison.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Do your freezy.
Probably not freezy, but
Thanks, Mr. Freeze. Put that in your sack.
it's like it's been chilling in the fridge all day. Yeah.
No extendable heat coming from it.
Yeah, it's like the bag of holding doesn't have any heat in there.
Has
It's
no
a
temperature,
vacuum.
no
Yeah.
oxygen.
So yeah, keep it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Anyways.
Properly preserved.
Yeah, I feel like that's so.
So, what would you like to do?
So heading into Oasis.
Yeah. Do you think we should go to the Hunters Guild?
Yeah, they already got the cut of the contracting fee, so.
Well, the guy's
If we
dead.
do go there, they're probably gonna ask what happened with House.
We're gonna.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
Yeah, just tell him that he got killed along the way, but we still delivered the goods.
Yeah, we didn't deliver the
because
goods.
we
They were stolen.
kind of did.
Still delivered the goods.
We
Into
I'm pretty
Hold on.
sure they would know.
the goods are in Halan. That's all we were contracted to do. We got
is take the goods to Halan
to take the
and
goods to
protect him.
Halan, and well, we failed on that, but we still got paid. So, and the guild got its contracting fee, so it doesn't. It's done. It doesn't matter.
I don't feel like we should go in there though.
I kind of agree.
Thanks.
We already got our stuff. Well,
Let's go in. Let's stock up. Let's leave. Stay there for one night. We're out.
all right. Yeah.
What else do we need from there?
Books.
Well, me and you can just go buy books.
Oh, yeah. And then supplies for the ride.
It's true. So
Ladies need anything?
2 days. Two
Do I
nights.
need anything?
Nice headband. I'm not talking like a Kiwi. Human. Yeah. Nice headband. That's right. Sorry.
Oh,
Let me see here.
That's rough. I can't do it
guess
like
we
this
can,
too.
We can do 2 nights. We'll do the first night when we get in, we'll relax. The next day, we'll stack up on books and supplies for the trip. And then we'll sleep, and then the next day, we'll leave in the morning.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I also think we should watch the storm. I think if it gets closer, we should leave that night.
Can we even see it from there?
you see the top of it, and the whole cloud is black. It's not like a normal cumulonimbus that, like, just the base of it would just be black. The whole thing.
Oh,
See
It's
that
black.
big ass black thing in the sky?
hey, no,
Oh yeah, fair enough.
no.
I'll get it. I'll keep an eye on it.
And based on off of this distance,
Come here.
there are small
Sit.
flashes within the storm cloud.
Lay your big ass down.
Well, we didn't go back there. I think we can erase that city from our maps.
Hey, Nielas,
Hope,
can you decipher this wand and tell me what it is?
Oh, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
do hope those two are fine though.
But what two?
To the library?
Oh, Borodale and Ashgray?
Yeah.
They should be. I mean, they got the cure that they needed.
I mean, yeah, but there's a big storm.
How do we know that they're not the ones doing it?
Fair
I
enough.
feel like I've known them for a while. I don't think they're capable of that.
Well, you don't know if they have other people in the town that are capable of that.
I guess that's true.
They-
They'll be fine.
Let's go find a place to stay for the nights,
Alright.
and we'll look at the library. In the meantime, once we get a room, I'll identify that one for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so are you looking for a ritzy inn, or are you gonna go to the Hunters Guild since you're associated? You technically get free room.
No.
No.
You know.
There are some inns in the Scorcher district. There are some
No, that's what I was
more magic, more well-to-do inns in the Arcanus district. And then there's like the super 5 gold a night per person within the Oasis district.
Arcana District. I would say.
We can find something at gold a night per person.
Yeah, that seems fine. I'm down for that.
Seems logical.
So that's like, oh.
So you make your way to the Arcanus district, just coming on the outskirts of the westernmost section of the Scorcher district. The structures are immediately different, where the Scorcher district is more based off of just simple homes, home structures, and wood and stone. The Arcanus district is immediately a different feel, a different vibe. There are floating sconces, floating herbal herbs, urns flying and levitating throughout the streets.
Fucking
There are
users.
magic users everywhere.
Told you. Fucking magic users.
So a lot of the merchants along the street seem to be selling some stuff. Look to be like necklaces that change their own shape, cloaks that seem to also change their own shape and color.
They say the technology advanced enough is indistinguishable.
Hey,
from
how much for
magic,
one
so
of
what's
those?
your excuse?
Oh, what would you like? I have several here on my cottage, you see. What would you like?
Does one turn black and cover my head? Could it like cover my face?
Well, let's see. I believe we have some. Ah, here we go. And he pulls out one. It looks, it's like an azure blue with this yellow flame decal. And as he flips it, it goes jet black. And he flips it again, turns out to like a turquoise with green embroidery.
Oh, yeah. Could it cover my face and do something like this?
That's a curious one right there.
I gotta see this.
It's a fucking back howl.
Oh my god. But look at his little mouth. Look how upset he is.
I'm no man.
I'm upset about this. I'm not happy about this situation. That's what I just want to put that on. It's like,
I'm upset. Damn it.
When you
Gonna be
Kiwi
sneaky.
wish it wouldn't matter.
I want to be sneaky. I am the dark knight. Like pull out a sketch.
He grabs like what looks to be like a piece of paper, folds it into a ring, takes some sticks, kind of sticks them in, pops it into the hood. Close enough.
I just. Did you just put some sticks and some paper and just put it on my head?
Mm-hmm. Maybe a 10% increase under the price.
I'm good.
It's about a custom job.
I'm good.
and I just
I'll
like
take that back then.
I just just like get this off me.
What the fuck? You just put sticks in that.
Is there anything else? Ladies, would you like some rather glorious wares? I have some rather robes, some... I actually have something for you. He pulls up like a rather flippant bustier. Seems to be like emblazoned with gems of like jade and sapphires. Really obstinate.
Sorry.
You said bustier, so like a corset? Ish.
Not the butt.
Without the
Without the boob cover.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
It like lifts
It's
you
still-
up, but you still see everything.
Yeah, it's still a corset.
It's
Um,
more like the
it's the,
just the stomach.
under boob corset.
yeah.
Under boob.
No.
Hey, it's Petco.
That's a little too showy for me.
Are you sure? I can give you a discount. You look so pretty.
Yes.
You! The other
I'm
one! You look like a
absolutely
sister!
sure.
Would you like one too? And he seems to be really getting into this.
No.
Hey,
We're gonna...
I like.
You keep pressing on us, I'm gonna torch you.
You should ask him again.
Yeesh. Alright, tough crowd. Robes for sale! And he wanders off, dragging his cart behind him.
Son of a bitch.
Alright. It's a very busy time of day.
I like look up at the ladies and like
Thanks.
Well, yeah, it was too showy. I didn't like it. All the gems? Gross.
Pretty sure they were fake too.
I still didn't like them.
anything else weird or unnatural in the area
Look to be
as we just look through.
floating lanterns, ever-burning torches seem to be up for grabs.
Oh, we don't know how much gold she has.
I'm imagining like
I have it in my mind.
Did they announce a price for the torches?
No, looks like you have to go and barter and make a deal.
Hey man, how much?
Right, everybody? And it goes green, blue, even yellow.
Congratulations.
5 gold pieces.
How many you got?
How many do you need?
Like 10.
50 gold.
Done.
So you got 50 ever-burning torches for 50 gold.
You said 5 gold, so it'd be 10, right?
50 because you're buying 10 pieces. Or did you mean 10 gold?
Did you mean they're not 5 gold?
They're
or-
5 gold each.
Yeah, so I was gonna give him 50 gold for 10.
Because you now have 10 fucking torches.
Uh,
Ever-burning torches, no less. They don't go out.
times 10.
Anyone else want to do some shopping?
Well, I was going to talk to Morgana. Like, do you really want this staff? Because otherwise, I'm gonna I'll sell it to you for 1,200, but otherwise, I'm gonna sell it for 15.
I don't have that much money. I can just give you the staff and you give me the black one. I like the black one. It looks cool.
No, I don't. I don't need a staff.
Well, then no deal. She walks away.
Okay, then I'll sell it for 15.
If you're gonna try and find a seller, make an investigation check.
That is a 14.
Just scurrying around, going near the library, a portion of the library. Looks to be a staff salesman. Look like he's selling out wands, selling out staves of different variety, different structure. Like, oh, what can I do you for?
Yeah, I was wondering if I could sell you this staff right here.
Oh, where'd you find this beauty?
Along my travels.
Ah, secretive. I like it. Oh, that's where I get my wares from. I have to get it. How much are you looking at? How much are you asking for?
Am I with her?
Are you?
Am I with you?
Yeah, I'm just doing this as we walk along, I guess.
I was like, walk by, I'm like, 2,500.
I just like keep walking.
I heard 25. Is that what you're giving for?
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Make sure you say 100 with that 2,500.
Yeah, for 2,500. That's a natural. No, not a natural. That's a 21. I'm at 21.
May I see the staff?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait.
I need to see it. Thank you. I'm not gonna steal it.
I'm touching the end part of it, ready to ignite it if he's like not
It's a
gonna.
magic staff. Takes a little bit more time to do it.
She touches the tip to ignite it.
This is
You gotta like it.
smells like blood.
What?
Did you kill somebody with this thing?
No. I told you I found it along with my travels.
2,000.
21. The 21 didn't work.
He's bartering. It's not. Persuasion is
2,400.
not brain control.
I know.
Someone, you can easily roll a natural 20 on persuasion, and someone will still say no. You're making a good argument, is what it is.
2,400.
22.
23. Will I call it a day?
22.50. Call it a good deal.
22.
I'll take that.
2,500.
You settle on 22, Missy.
Okay, fine.
I'll take that.
And
Yeah?
thank you.
Let's see if I can find this one a nice good home.
What's that?
Like, as you catch up back with your group, I'm just like, what'd you get for it?
22.50.
Oh, got you down. That's fine.
It's a part of bartering. You're not gonna get just as a call that you get.
I will do it tomorrow, but I want to pick up materials.
You want to go get materials?
I do. I want to build a crossbow.
Okay.
It's getting late, so we should find an inn. So
It's getting there. You're going on through, and you have a couple of choices for inns. Some, one of the more ritzier ones, at least in the Arcanus district, is the Golden Fan.
we've heard of that.
It's a little bit closer to the Oasis district, as well as the as per rumor calls it, the Red Lantern Lane. Seems to be a bunch of brothels go along this route. But on the lower end, there is the salty Pilgrim.
Hey, there's this like lower end one called the Salted Pilgrim. Wanna go there?
How much does it cost?
Last time I was there,
Make a history check.
7, 5.
Oh,
I don't quite remember.
I roll a 2 and it's a 9.
Just when you get the higher levels, that just doesn't even fucking
Doesn't
matter.
matter, yeah. As soon as anything that's my proficiency is gonna bump, it's gonna be ridiculous.
You only get +1 to a skill.
That's all I need.
I don't think you get expertise either. Do you? I'll have to look that up.
Do
I'll have to look that up. From what you can remember, the last time the market's always shifting, and there's a lot of people coming in and out, in and out, in and out. It was set at 2 gold per person per night. You don't know right now.
I don't know. It was like 2 or 3 gold a night. Figure we're only gonna be here like 2 nights, right?
What, for the pilgrim? The pilgrim?
Yeah. That or we go to the fan, and I know that place is fucking expensive.
Oh, yeah, fine. Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Pilgrim's fine.
To the Pilgrim!
Okay. So you head to the Salty Pilgrim.
Like, not taps on.
Hey, where's Pilgrim?
Right that way.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's a little bit further south in the Arcanus district, but not too far down. As you're going along, though, you do notice that there seem to be a lot of people here, and they're not from the city.
Fuck.
As you find the Salty Pilgrim.
Can I find someone that looks like they shouldn't be there?
Look to be a couple of ragtag people, like people that almost refugee-ish.
Hey,
Mm,
I'm Nick Dick.
okay.
What do you,
What do you want?
I don't feel like you're from the city, right?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
I'm from Halan.
You're from Halan?
I got here just yesterday.
What's happening?
Oh, get the fuck away from me.
Let's get the fuck away from me. And I'm just
Well,
like,
Yeah,
he
excuse that dude.
seems fine.
Excuse that dude, I'm sorry.
No, I understand. We just got through a horrible pan of disease. People were exploding.
Wait, people were exploding?
Yeah, and whoever they exploded on also got infected. It was sickening, actually.
Biochemical disease.
And then the weirdest thing, after the local alchemist managed to find a cure, the church showed up.
Like the church from like the head citadel?
Like, yeah, the Holy Light. The followers of Bannon came in and all of a sudden started declaring that the city was infected and needed to be destroyed and removed. We were already fixing everything. I took the initiative to get my family out, and I don't know what happened after that. That strange storm cloud just hung over the city.
Did anyone mention demons to the church?
Demons?
I say this.
oh yeah, we
Dick's
started.
mine, yeah.
I guess we haven't done that today.
You
but
didn't
yeah,
set it up
whatever.
today.
I can do it with anyone. They can't do it to me back. I have to set it up for them to respond to me.
Okay.
Oh.
Did we tell anyone from the church about the thing?
Hey, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd the infestation come from? Do you know?
I don't. From the north of the city.
Oh, the church didn't have an answer either? They just declared
No,
it?
they just came in, saw how many sick people there were, and said, "This city deserves to be purged," and that was it.
I look at Nielas and I'm like, oh, they know.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Thank you. I
All
I
right.
hand him a gold.
Oh, thank you. This will actually feed my kids. And you look around, you see there are 2 little little beggar kids, a young little girl and a little boy, both just like hugging his leg. It's okay, kids. We'll have food today.
I look at him and I'm like, hey, read a book, be smart. I like walk away.
I was gonna give him the same advice.
But you're gonna head on into the Salty Pilgrim.
Yeah.
You head on in. It seems bare bones, basic. There's a lot of tables, a simple bar at one end. A couple of the patrons seem to be a lot of the labor workers, and some of the guards as well for the city. Yes,
Can I do a perception check to see if there's a blonde-headed woman here?
go for it.
22.
A couple of blondes. Not really the one you're looking for.
Okay, whatever. Just taking
What's
a
up with you and blonde women?
gander. do you don't know that I'm scanning for blondes?
No, I don't. Like, this is completely out of game.
Oh, out of game. Nick Dick has this. Every time he gets drunk, he sings that "Leggy Blonde" song, and you think it's annoying, and most other people think it's annoying, but it's about someone that he met way back in the day. Leggy Blonde had amazing legs and blonde hair. He always fucks with them.
Blonde hair on the legs.
No.
Just making sure.
She always has a different name when he finds her. So that's why always is she here? No, cool.
Okay. Just wondering.
I go up to the dude, the barkeep.
What can I do you for?
I need 2 rooms.
All right.
2 beds.
How many people?
4 people. It's, I point at it. It's like that one, and that one.
The Dragonborn barkeep seems to be actually having trouble mentally calculating this. As a half elf actually pats his shoulder. Take a break, my friend. I've got this. So 2 rooms for 4 people, yeah?
Yeah.
It'll be 16 gold.
Can I talk to that one instead?
I would think that. Unfortunately, he's having a bit of a bad day.
Yeah, I want his number instead. I feel like he's gonna give me a lower one.
He's not that good at math. He's good at mixing drinks. But I'm the bookkeeper. And the owner. Sinus, by the way.
Nick Dick,
Pleasure, my friend.
nice to meet you.
You're not going to say that 5 minutes from now.
I'm like, shut up.
So, what brings you to the Salty Pilgrim?
Halon's all fucked up, and we're going to Freehold.
Oh, making a trip on south.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're just gonna be here for 2 nights.
love rabble coming from Holland.
Hey, I'll make a deal.
Hmm.
For the next 2 nights while we're here, you cheapen the night, and my big metal dog over there can sit at your bar and help keep watch over all the extra people here.
Hey, where's Wade and Jeff?
11.
Hmm.
You think
I
that?
have He's intimidating. But I have bounces all my own. I appreciate the notion, though.
Hey, 16.
16 gold for all of you.
Aye. Well,
All right. All of you are on the second
Wait,
floor.
wait.
the big one's paying. And I hop off the stool and I walk away.
How good looking is this half elf?
Oh, yes. God. Hold on. How good looking? Make a charisma check. It's good health? Bad health?
Decent?
Decent?
Decent health, which is
Decent's decent. How much would it cost to be in your bed?
Hmm. I don't know how much you have.
I have a good amount, but, just looking for a little company tonight.
Then I suggest you go to the Red Lantern Street. They have some more friends for you there. I'm not good for sale.
No, I wanted to be in your room tonight.
And I said no.
But I said no.
I'm not some walking.
No.
I'm not some walking prostitute. I actually own a tavern. I own an inn.
Are you calling me a prostitute now?
You said it yourself, not me. He walks away.
Nick laughs.
Do I see any sort of barrel of ale and close by?
Barrel of ale. Okay.
Look to be all along the back wall.
As opposed to the
And
deck of
he's
mini
walked
things.
off?
Yep.
Can I
Those
reach
deck of
a
several
barrel of ale?
things.
You have to reach over the bar.
Okay, can
Part
I
of
reach
the
one though?
Lost Laboratory of
What are you gonna
Polish,
try and do?
Ignite one.
which is a throwback to the apparatus of Polish.
Arcana check? Do I see her making flames with fingers?
Either make a stealth or a sleight of hand check to see if you can get away with it. You're in plain view of a lot of witnesses.
I found what I wanted.
That's a straight 13. No, I was just wondering, can I reach it though? Like, from
Over the bar? Not quite.
Okay, never
Like,
mind.
you have to be behind the bar to actually get to it. You have-
Ah.
It's about a good 7 feet of reach.
Can I insight her?
What are you thinking? Don't do it.
I'm gonna set a barrel on fire. Not the whole thing.
If
Just
you
the
want,
barrel.
if you want to get to him, start a fight inside of his bar. Start a fight inside of his tavern. You look good enough. Just get between two men.
I like walk away.
Now you're calling
I
me
go
a
back to
prostitute?
him. I didn't say that. I walk back to him and damn it, I paid a 16 because no one else is fucking around.
So both of you guys are calling me a prostitute now. Okay.
I didn't say that. I said start a fight using two men.
I think she'd rather be between two men.
I mean, if that's the position you want. I just mean, you your lady charge against the men.
Alright, so we're studying him for the next couple days?
Good.
I guess I'd rather set the place on fire. But sure.
I feel something calling to me. Maybe it's here. Maybe I can find it.
Hey, did you finish deciphering my one?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna go up to the room and check it out.
Pretty homey. There's a couple of beds, a couple of chairs. Pretty spacious for an inn this size.
Oh my goodness, I did not do math there for a second.
I'm gonna take the one furthest from the door. And take the bed furthest from the door.
Okay.
And identify on the wallet.
Okay. In the next 10 minutes, it's a wand of the Warcaster.
Wand of the Warcaster.
It's a +1 attunement wand. Gives a +1 to all spell attacks and ignores half cover.
Ugh.
Sweet.
Ugh.
You like cast as well, so there you go.
Yeah. Awesome. Do you have like a little paper for it or no? It's fine if you don't. I can write it down. If I can find my pencil.
And then I want to go see if I can find
I was like,
a Dark Shard Amulet in the market.
tonight?
Oh yeah, before I go to the ladder, yeah. I need to tune this to me, so
Oh yeah, you don't sleep. Fuck off.
the sooner the better.
I'm getting to the end, and I'm into bed.
A dark shard amulet.
Uh,
I'll take that stand. I'll take that staff of the adder back.
Oh yeah.
No, I have it.
Oh, you have it.
I
I have
sold
the,
that thing.
Crossbow.
Yeah.
That was gonna be
Fine,
for
see.
Nielas or fucking Morgana, but whatever.
That'd be blood magic, man. Like blood makes you squeamish. It's like,
Smells like blood. Oh, it does? I have no idea.
You know, you took a nice big whiff and just. What? It's been sucking in blood. Yeah.
Wondrous item, common, requires attunement by a warlock. This amulet is fashioned from a single shard of resilient extraplanar material originating from the realm of your warlock patron. While you're wearing it, you gain the following benefits. You can use the amulet as a spellcasting focus for your warlock spells. You can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the warlock spell list. You must make a DC 10 intelligence check. If the check succeeds, you cast the spell. the check fails, you do not. So does the spell, and the action used to cast the spell is wasted. In either case, you cannot use this properly until you finish a long rest.
Gives you more cantrips.
So just access to more cantrips, specifically ones I don't know, and I can
Well,
do
that's
that.
that's a warlock's like main thing. It's just
Once a day.
cantrips for days.
This way, I can afford to leave some off of my cantrip.
Nick hates you. Every magical being, like everything about you right now. Nick's just like,
You're the basically you're the mathematic wizard looking at spontaneous casters.
I cheated.
That
cheated
sounds
in
like-
all of it. Yeah. I'm not smart enough to fucking read a book and honestly and become a
you're
wizard.
like, you see this book? I don't need it. I'm just gonna look at the fire.
I just look at the pictures.
It's literally pictographs. It's literally pictographs with like the somatic component, and you're just like, I'm gonna burn you. There you go.
I don't want to read.
Make an investigation check.
I don't want to read.
If
It's a warlock that doesn't want to read.
I'm sleeping.
flat. Oh no, 12.
Okay.
I'll go out in the
Looking
morning.
around. A couple of the cellar. There's one cellar that you do find takes about an hour to go through the market.
I feel like I'm looking for just a plain regular jewelry salesman, and he doesn't realize what kind of stone he has in his. cellar, and I'm like, oh,
You
Oh.
see it. There is one that's selling with like amulets and necklaces and like headbands.
I think I'm just gonna go to the room and go to bed.
Give me those clothes. I need to modify it.
What clothes?
The thing. You want pants on it, right?
Yeah.
I need it back.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do that before I go to bed.
Okay. You find the seller. He has it's several different kinds of necklaces and amulets. He runs over his selection. One seems to be an amulet of shielding. One seems to be an amulet of water breathing.
couple. What's for the water breathing amulets?
Oh, that'd be about 1,000 gold.
Ooh.
Oh, I need to
Yeah.
do that too.
Well, would you be interested in throwing in a discount if we were to contract you for multiple amulets, please? Say, if I need 4 amulets, you think
Man,
we
I
get
am
a discount, say
Huge
about,
right now. Sorry.
do about 3,500, 3,000 instead of 4,000 for the 4 amulets?
I need to look up.
Make a persuasion check.
16.
I'll tell you what. You do a job for me, and I'll cut you some slack.
Need some delivered or?
More like I need some competition wiped off the map. If you get my meaning.
Yep. I'm gonna at repossessions.
No. A little more bloody, my friend.
Oh yeah. You don't know exactly what I'm repossessing.
Look down there. He gestures down the market street. You see that halfling with the long brown hair? Seems to be a bit of a gruff, right?
A bit like from short folk.
You see the elf standing next to him. That bastard's been swindling me and trying to put me under the god's thumb for some illegally gained goods.
I suppose he's selling counterfeits as well. Selling counterfeits, yeah?
Don't know.
Oh no.
Don't care. I need him removed.
I can get clever.
If you get caught, you've never seen me. I've never seen you.
Sorry, who are you?
Exactly.
Alright. Consider it done, and we can negotiate after that you're satisfied.
Sure thing.
Alright.
Bring me back identification of him. Otherwise, I can't exactly trust your word. you're likely to put me 5 feet under.
Oh, absolutely. I'll let you know.
Good hunting. Curious little necklace actually pops up. Actually, is actually sitting there. Seems to be a necklace, an amulet of health.
What does that one do?
Raises your constitution to 19.
What?
It's also rare.
How much for that hot stone good?
Good eye on you, lad. You bet 5,000 gold right there.
If you knew I had all that money, I'd be able to buy that so easy because I have platinum.
Tell you what, stash it in the back so an eye less keen than I picks that up. I'll be back with a friend to collect on that, along with some water breathing onions.
You paying for this one for full?
That's fine with me. So
Our agreement was on the shield in one.
What?
Our agreement was on the shields.
No, the water breathing.
Well,
The fish things.
Smart as attack, aren't you?
Looking to go scuba diving.
Alright, scoot.
Alright.
I got other patrons to deal with.
Absolutely. I'll be back within 2 days, if not sooner.
Alright. So you two are sleeping in the room.
I'm gonna watch this off for a bit. See if he goes home.
Okay. Make a perception check.
18.
Are you gonna try and sit in the crowd, or are you gonna try and hide your way around?
Yeah, I'm gonna find like a bench just
Not
just with my book and just kind of occasionally glancing up, but just looking like I'm sitting on a bench with my book.
Okay.
Just
For the
relevant
majority,
time.
so as time passes, you keep an eye on him. He seems to be maintaining his bench. He looks to be a separate kind of jewel salesman, where the one you were talking with sells amulets. This one seems to be selling bracers, as well as a select set of headbands. Him and the halfling are kind of balancing between different patrons coming to and fro. But as the night comes along, dusk comes up, they pack their stuff away into several different boxes, stack them all into a cart, and the halfling gets on the cart pulled by a donkey, and he waves off to the elf and heads off down the street as the elf walks on down an alleyway.
Start following the elf.
Alright, make a stealth check if you want to be hidey.
17.
That'll work. Okay.
This background is unsettling.
It kind of makes me like terrified to turn around.
Don't.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Face like that. Yeah.
I see something tearing down it.
Yeah.
What? I don't see it.
I see it.
Yep.
There's an eye there.
Yeah, like an eye.
See a
right
chin.
there,
There's an eye
like
up
that's
top, and the
coming
mouth
out.
is that white tree line. So, the elf is walking down some alleyways, and you're keeping a good bit of distance behind him, kind of hugging the walls and hugging the shadows. After a little bit of time, about 10-15 minutes, he comes out to what looks to be a set of homes, about 3 stories tall. A couple of other elves actually join up with him, and they start talking amongst themselves. Unfortunately, you don't understand what they're saying.
Don't care. Don't want to. Don't know. Don't care.
They share handshakes, a couple of shoulder pats, a couple of hugs. They all make their way a little bit further, what seems to be south. to a bit of a ramshackle tavern. Looks to be like a goblin hanging by the foot for a signpost. The sign saying the lynched goblin. They passed by a bouncer with looks to be a half orc. And they share a couple of pleasantries with him, and they all head on inside. Not a lot of people here.
Okay. I'm gonna circle around the building.
Okay.
Are there any back exits?
Looks to be an entryway into what you assume to be the kitchen.
Okay.
Seems to be a set of halflings in the kitchen, banging away in some pots trying to make some food.
Sorry, halfling wait staff cracks me up.
Damn it, no.
We got a meme.
Got a meme.
Well, show that later.
Okay, I'm gonna. Is there any way I can post myself outside so I can see if they were to leave out the kitchen exit and also leave out the front?
There's look to be a couple of storage boxes, a couple of feet away from the kitchen, aside from some joining narrow alleyways.
Okay. I'm going to. Let's cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Have him move some of those boxes to if someone were to leave out the back, they would have to move those boxes.
Okay.
And they would either be unable to or take them sometime.
Okay.
Especially if they were half. And let's post myself out front.
Okay. So you sit and you wait. Make a perception check.
4. No, 6. 6. Only 2.
So you sit, try and be as nonchalant, just reading your book as best you can. Minutes pass. Half an hour. Hour. 2 hours go by. It's now deep into the night. As you're, what the fuck? Who put these boxes? What the fuck?
Sounds like halflings. Sounds like halflings.
Sounds like halflings.
Okay. I'm going to approach the back now.
Okay. You see a couple of the halflings are moving the boxes.
Can a bum get some rest around here? You guys are loud.
What the fuck you want?
Ow.
What you want?
You guys need some help?
Nah, we got it.
No,
What the
here.
fuck put these boxes here? We don't fucking know.
I'm okay. Just making sure. Deception check. See if I can just pass off as a street bum at this
Go for
point. Yeah.
I'm a street bum.
Well.
I'm a semi-average grade.
Don't really seem to pay much attention to you.
Cool.
After they move out the boxes, you see the elf that you were told about, as well as a couple of his followers, a couple of his other elves following him, as the halflings actually like step aside and just like.
And then pass on by.
They go back in.
What do you know about that guy?
Oh, man! That's Reese. Bit of a prick. Comes here a lot. Pretty good patron.
He's a
Really weird, though. Really shady.
Yeah, I bet. You know where he lives?
Oh, he's just a couple buildings down. Top floor.
I'm gonna toss them a silver for their trouble.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
You have a good night.
Be safe. Don't hang out with anyone from Halong.
Well, what makes you say that?
Disease.
I've been hearing that.
Yeah.
Nasty. Well, good idea then. They start chatting in halfling. It's always good to have a couple hundred silver on you.
Right. I'm gonna continue for Paul. Kind of getting my bearings and
That's why I bought something.
not necessarily following too close now, just because I know about generally where he's going to be at.
Mm-hmm. Make another stealth check then.
Correct. 15.
Okay.
It's almost a 20. It's like between the 2 and the 20 face on there. Just like
You follow them a little ways into some more alleyways as they're coming up to like a 2.5-story building. Two of them head on inside. One just like says, "I'll see you later," and actually goes up and like puts his hand on your chest. You following us, friend?
I had some business with Reese. I wanted to buy some races.
You should have come in the market. A little too late for that.
You see, that's the thing. I didn't want the rest of the populace to know about my dealings. You see, I don't want the gods to figure out what I want contracted. If you get the drift. 16. 16. High charisma, but no stats.
Looks around you. Keep your mouth shut. Follow me. And he brings you on inside. And inside the house, you immediately notice that something's very wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
There are weapons, swords, knives, maces, all strung up along the walls. A lot of the elves are sitting there, seem to be sharpening some, and in the back room you notice that there is a red-headed half-elf actually working on what you would assume to be like an alchemist table, just pounding away at stuff. You get hints of some rather toxic chemicals.
Yeah, smells caustic. Do I get the sense that they're trying to build up arms and stuff, like a resistance?
Making an insight check.
Good at these. Ooh, maybe not when I roll like that. 11.
You get the feeling this is a gang's hideout.
Okay. I've got information, and information is power. All right.
He turns around as he gets inside and closes the door. And he puts his hand on your chest. Sit tight.
Absolutely.
Turns around to the other elves. And then, they all stand up and actually like palm what look to be swords on their sides as they're eyeballing you.
Open my arms. Got no weapons. I'll even take out my crossbow and just like place it on the floor.
One actually halfway draws his sword as the other goes up and gives you a pat down.
Take it down.
Takes your crossbow, takes your staff, tries to reach for your book. What the hell is this?
It's bound to me.
It's a fucking weird freak.
Yep. When you find a magic book, you have the freak as well.
You stay there. He takes your gear and actually takes it back to like a corner table, plots him and drops him there. The elf that you were talking to goes around a corner and you can actually see him go up some stairs.
Try to look around, see if anyone has the most collection of weapons and stuff on them. Just
make
the
a
weapon
perception check.
aficionado. Who's the weapon master here?
16.
The two elves that they're keeping watch on you seem to just be like dueling short swords. One of them has a long sword strapped to his back. In the other side of the room, with the red-headed half elf that's pounding away, you see another elf walk on through, but this one seems to have a more paler complexion, whiter style hair, and he is armed to the literal teeth with daggers and short swords and kukris.
Oh. Hey, weapon master.
Hmm?
Get a gun to this.
What can I do you for?
How are you at engineering arms?
I take what I needs.
Hmm. Never mind then.
Why were you curious?
I was going to introduce you to a new style of crossbow. See if you could adapt it. I like arming my foes. You guys seem like you like to be well armed. Arming my friends, sorry. I did not arming my foes. Like disarming my foes. I like arming my friends. And you guys seem like a friendly bunch.
Hmm.
Here I am,
I'll
a sheep in a wolf's den.
He's about to say something, but then stops and takes a few steps back, and you see the elf that you were following, except where he was just wearing like some normal clothes. You actually see that he's dressed in finely tuned and fitted leather armor with a crimson chest, insignia on his right shoulder.
How do you do?
Is there anything I can help you with?
I've got some information that I think you might appreciate.
And what information would that be?
I feel you're not too kindly about the lord of this place, are you? Been oppressive with you. Been probably feeling the heel of his boot pretty too much often.
Well, what makes you say that?
If you weren't in that position, then you'd be able to practice freely. You'd be able to not, for lack of a better phrase, hide out in the attic.
He grabs a chair, drags it, just very slowly, just keeping his eye on you, flips it around, straddles it.
I apologize for my false pretense in acquiring him, but a slight bit of deception is necessary, if you understand.
My line of work kind of goes with the job.
Absolutely. And I imagine your adversary is just as deceptive. But he's also a weak one. Well, he's displayed his weakness, at least.
Many people are cowards, like to hide in the shadows. Let other people do the talking for them.
Scared little cats. I feel
to
like
let on a little more than you know.
Absolutely. I know quite a bit. I know that one of that a higher up here is now one city less than his stomping ground. Or his I don't know. Trying to make it fun, but tell you what. Let's take a walk. Let's go through some introductions, and I'll divulge some of my secrets for you. And you can hook me up with a little bit of support of my own.
Make a persuasion check.
18. It's like almost a 20. Like, I want to see that Eldritch symbol, man. It's like...
Mm-hmm. That's right, it's like right there. You keep yourself unarmed. I'll take that little walk.
Absolutely.
Steps up from the chair.
May I have my my walking stick? I'm a feeble man. Would you expect me to bash you over the head with this?
I assure you, if I attempt to, you'd be able to dismember me before I'd even bruise you.
Make a deception check.
Seriously, I just want my staff walking, man. It's not a walking, it's not a magic staff. 12.
Hey. Icky. Hey, Nick. One of the sword elves grabs your stick, thrusts it in you.
Take it and lean on it heavily. Sorry, I'm kind of old for a human, you know. I guess, yeah, you wouldn't. Never mind. Human joke.
Apparently.
Yes.
Come with me then.
Absolutely.
He waves to everyone else. And he walks you towards the back door. And the back door actually goes out to actually the wall of Oasis. The wall itself is about 65 feet high.
Okay.
And you see a lot of vagrants. Some to be extremely drugged out, especially around this house. He starts walking alongside you, keeping very close. So, what exactly are you doing here?
I feel like you don't like the Lord of Oasis, do you?
A lot of us don't.
Absolutely. In my travels, have met many people, have encountered many things. I'm gonna make a perception check, make sure there ain't no stray fucking cats around here. As I'm talking about this, I need to like flatten.
You need to flatten that out, man.
It's like nestling in the corner.
It's like, yeah, that's getting a little close to like I can't allow that.
10. Any trash cats around?
There's cats, none that look familiar.
Yes.
Trash.
I know that the Lord has a twin. Body double, if you would.
Interesting.
And I know that he likes to moonlight around as a cat most of the time.
And how'd you come upon this?
In my travels, this is it. I was in Milan before the storm.
I see. Or around the time he actually had that disgusting party that he has.
Yeah, what is up with that opulent display?
It's something he likes to do to garner fancy with the masses, with the poor and the destitute, attempting to garner favor for them so that he can maintain power and keep himself on the throne.
Checking around in my surroundings again. Is anyone following us? Any of those?
Looks to be
We're
alone.
alone except for the homeless around here.
Look to be alone.
Okay, he's close to me.
He's very close. Yeah.
So I want to reach into my pack, grab the sack, and like smash it on his face. Just like eat it, eat this, all over your face.
Wow, that's not intense.
Can I see the monster manual?
What you gotta look up, bro?
I can't find. What is a forge piece?
So pretty much,
It says, yeah, look.
hoping him,
I was just
hoping
reading
that
more about
he.
the tools, and instead of tools, my forge piece may be used to send several creatures such as a Nielas.
Yeah, we actually talked about this. A forge beast is a beast of burden in a forge. It's like it's an animal that helps with.
But what's a Nisser? I can't even look that up, so that's why I was going to look into that. Because it says several creatures such as the Nisser can become a companion that helps with crafting. Essentially replacing the needs for crafting tools. So I'm like, what can I get rid of to get a freaking animal that replaces? That's freaking awesome!
That's why I think they're in hammer, man.
So I was like, I need some. Now I can build brick into something in the house.
Nisser?
Yeah, it's a Nisser. I looked it up and it's not giving me anything. I like Google it.
How do you spell it?
Nisser. Nisser? That sounds like two S's, so Nisser?
I'll look that up later. Because I can't find it in the
It's a gnome.
in the content.
Exactly.
It's a what?
It's a gnome.
A nisser? A
It's a
gnome?
gnome.
Oh.
It's a traditional gnome. It's a traditional Swedish gnome. It's a gnome. It's like a lawn gnome.
Okay, so are you really gonna try and do that?
Is there like a... Yes. Is there like a...
It's such a bad idea. It's such a bad idea.
I have them all the time.
This group lives on bad ideas.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it.
Somehow
This
the
is
bad
the.
ideas continue to keep working somehow. Like,
That's our group.
This
We
is
should
the,
rename us like the bad idea.
So if you're gonna try and sneakily dig something out of your dig that organ out of your pouch.
Oh no, it's not gonna be like a sneaky thing. I'm either gonna try to distract him with a spell or be like, "Hey, check this out. Here's the proof of it." What's this? Oh, yeah, it'd be like a sleight of hand check, I'd imagine.
Yeah, if you're gonna try and like deceive him to try and look away, that's gonna be a deception check. But if you're gonna try and sneakily try and get the bag and then try and muffle him with it, it's gonna be a sleight of hand.
What are the spellcasting motions for detect thoughts?
That's on the manual.
Yeah, no, get away with that.
Detect thoughts.
Can you make any animal companion?
Verbal somatic material. I need a copy of these. Well, technically, not me, but. So yeah, definitely pick up on that.
It is possible to make any animal a companion. It requires some animal handling. However, to use an actual animal companion in battle, you would need to have ranger.
I don't use it.
Yeah,
I'll find something
I
weird
think
that
anything else would like
goes
act as a familiar.
Just need to find it.
You can have that use the help action on you every turn, which gives you advantage on the first attack roll.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We can't do that, but yeah, we gotta find something weird that I can do something cool with.
What you gonna do?
I'm not very dexterous.
What you gonna do?
I am very deceitful.
Do it in your cool, Nato. Do something crazy.
Yeah, it's we actually.
Tell him to try this exotic fruit.
Metagame.
Oh, damn it, sorry.
Yeah.
Hide under the cave
Yeah. Before I thought that I'd have a good opportunity in like a back alley to like plunge a dagger into this and then like knife him.
I mean,
Yeah.
your bag of holding, is there a dagger inside of that?
No.
Nope, sad day.
Yeah.
Just shove your fingers in it and then just stick it in its mouth. Just be like, open your mouth and just be like, he won't expect it. I guarantee he'll be startled. Anyone would.
Before we left,
What did you just do?
one of our companions had an encounter with him. Managed to. Did we get that signature? Did we get that? No.
No.
You never got a signature from
Yeah,
him.
yeah. I didn't even know about.
Oh, trust me, I had set up this plan.
And it didn't even work.
Didn't even work because it was
Fucking
gonna be a
trash
fake
can.
anyway, so I didn't even go forward with
Went
it.
out there and
Alright, what you doing?
got blazed in the rave.
Sneaky little fuck.
Get blazed. I just got hypnotized.
I just fell in with the crowd.
Oh, you know what? Left the crossbow there.
You did, silly goose.
Yeah. You can make another one.
I mean, you silly goose. You do you, Noto.
Yeah.
Big Dick is not happy.
So we're going to
Lost it?
make bad decisions.
Yes!
Alright, what you gonna do?
excited. I'm gonna grab
This
the
game,
salad
this
package.
group lives on bad decisions, so
Yeah, we
I'm
do.
okay with it.
Do you mind if I? Yeah, I had another book here that I wanted to show as well. We spent time in the Petrified Forest as well too, and we found an Elvish phrase book that might pique your interest as well. It's somewhere here.
That's a terrible idea.
19 deception on dice.
Okay, yeah.
So that's a 23 for deception.
Okay.
Somewhere in here. So you bag of holding, you know.
Yeah. You're digging through it, the ether. He's just,
Yeah, and then just like just trying to.
he's just standing there, arms down, just behind him.
Nonchalantly, not expecting a thing. Gives it to the face.
Yes! I already cut it open.
Yeah, you did. It's,
Yeah.
it's already bleeding.
It's already gushing.
Juice it on him! Juice it!
Ha!
I'm gonna use your nose as a juicer!
Oh my gosh.
Make a sleight of hand check at advantage. You have him on the surprise.
Oh yeah! Big fruit!
Decisions.
I love this. This makes me feel so good. I'm tingling. I'm tingling. I feel it.
Oh,
I don't like that noise.
that's a good noise. 19. Yes, 19.
19.
Okay.
Does he fail?
So as you're digging around, he's just. What the hell are you looking
Taste it! Taste it!
I don't make the noise. I'm just like,
Eat my fruit! Eat my tasty fruit!
He's gonna make a Constitution save.
Oh my gosh.
That's a natural 19.
Oh! He doesn't. He's a
As he's
cynic.
he looks and you see his eyes just beating into you as he grabs your wrist.
alright, Elder Blast.
Move action, grab him. How's your glass?
Alright, fine.
Oh my goodness.
Other hand.
Oh
Bam!
my goodness. Oh,
18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll for damage.
Woo! Max damage! To the face!
fuck you! You're not grab old man!
Oh my
I
gosh.
just wanted to make you into a statue and break off your head and bring that back to the jeweler. But you had to make this difficult.
Now making me the fruit now.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep tracking that. I need you to roll initiative.
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum.
It's so sad that the rest of us are back at the.
We're sleeping.
We're sleeping. You have no
Dogs
help.
never
man.
sleep.
So Dylas dies.
This is
Dylas
not-
dies.
This is Solo Adventures at Night. If he's,
I just wanted to get a deal on some water breathing amulets so we could go to that underwater place. It would be cool, guys! But no, I'm dead!
Okay, what'd you get?
19.
You're going first.
Hell yeah.
He's as you tried to force this strange organ down into his mouth. He actually managed to get away and not actually ingest any of it. He grabs your wrist as you force this Eldritch Blast dead into his face. He's still holding on to your wrist, but he's adjacent to you.
Cloud of daggers
Oh fuck!
in his face.
Hiya!
That is going to include you too, if I remember.
Oh, he's adjacent to me. Oh, no, wait. Hang on.
But behind him.
Yeah, behind him.
Okay.
So then just be like, let me go, I'm gonna shove you into a blade of
Or
daggers.
he's already in there.
Oh, it's
It's
true.
a 5-foot radius.
Ah!
It's just there. And then I concentrate on it.
Cloud daggers. Concentrate up to 1 minute. 5 feet in cube, 5 feet of each side, center on the point you choose, just behind him. Creature takes 4d4 when enters spell area for the first time or on its turn.
So it'd be on its turn.
Yep.
Take damage.
So there's this. After you pelt this elf in the face, with an Eldritch Blast. You focus behind him as this ethereal cloud of sharp, jagged edges and daggers float behind him, engulfing him slightly. Anything else?
What kind of action would it be to? Actually, no. I can still get away with this. Slagia. Bonus action. Quarterstaff. Should have taken away one walking stick.
You pull the fucking Gandalf with that shit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't deprive an old man of his walking stick.
Did you know that his walking stick, his staff,
Also holds his pipe.
has a pipe holder?
But that's when he's the gray, not the white.
Yep.
Yeah, when he's the gray, he holds his pipe. I found that, I was like, oh, that's fucking dope.
I gave up weed.
And the white wizard because of it. I mean,
Okay, so your quarterstaff now has Shillelagh, and you have a cloud of daggers behind him. It is his turn. He takes 4d4 slashing damage.
I worked these out for a reason.
Oh, I found one of his. He was in my toes.
Oh,
I don't know how I got there.
that's my fault.
Gross.
What?
That's her.
Oh,
Oh, that's
jeez.
you got a hair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just like, what is this? I was like, this is so long.
9 damage.
So as he's in the cloud, he's and these random slashes start appearing. You're dead.
Dead.
You first.
You first.
As he pulls out a short sword, spins it around, and he goes in for a gut stab. He has
Gotcha.
advantage.
He's gonna goot you.
That's a nat 20.
Oh! He gooted you.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 66. No, 1d6 short sword. Nope, that's still double because it's crit.
It is.
This is gonna hurt like a motherfucker, dude.
Bring it.
Are you?
Unless he rolls whole ones.
Yep.
No,
Nielas is dead.
I rolled 4 6s.
How you looking there, Noto?
Still alive.
Okay.
24, 29, 32, 35 slashing damage as it just goes right into your belly, going upward into your sternum.
Oh, you've been sufficiently stabbed.
Where are you sitting?
You're basically dead!
Wow!
I'm gonna capitalize on this actually. I'm going to
But that'll be it for him.
grab his hands on his sword. Gonna cough some blood on him. I have seen things in Halan that you could only see in your nightmares. I have only dreamt things in my waking things that mortals would wither and die from. I'm gonna whisper in his mind as well in a more ominous voice. The tears you would see at night would rack your spine with pain and sever your sanity. I'm going to then just collapse on him and try to play dead.
Trying to play dead.
Let's see.
Make a deception check.
Perception check?
Deception.
Deception, okay. 21.
You dead, boy.
So as you hold on to his sword and you whisper into his mind and you collapse into him. And he walks off. Fucking human.
And still whispering into his mind in this ominous voice until he gets within 30 feet of me. Unsettle the fuck out of him.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah.
Not dead yet. Just a flesh room.
He keeps keeps on walking. You lose sight of him.
Okay. Gonna wait 5 minutes. Reach into the backpack and chugs a greater health. Whew. Has been enough.
You're happy that I gave you that
But
those
enough time,
potions
yeah.
already now.
I don't think 5 minutes.
Like-
Yeah, you like waited till it turned the corner and was like, I'm done.
This works to my
You
advantage.
were lucky I gave you
This
those
works to my
potions.
advantage.
It was.
Because when I show back up,
What the fuck, you're alive?
so I fucked off.
Tyler shoves into the room.
Yeah.
Go ahead, play this out.
Dude, he straight up jailhouse shanks you. Just threw just up into you.
I'm not just gonna like, I'm
Just like
lying there,
in
just like
bed.
taking like mental note in my organs. Like, okay, he didn't pierce anything vital. Definitely a lung. I missed my spleen by this much. My heart is still beating. I'm not bleeding out.
Not
Should be
yet.
fine.
I'm not bleeding out yet.
Yeah. He's moved on.
Drink the potion. Have my blood stop pouring out.
Oh, yeah.
No, I need to seal up this hole.
Yeah, greater health potion. 48. Ow.
You're so lucky I gave you those potions. Like, seriously. Had I not shared all of those items, like,
Yeah, just make. Just
Silas
making
would be
sure-
dead.
You just be
Anybody
laying there on the
else-
floor like,
Just making sure I just don't get like mugged on the way back by like the lowliest fucking like homeless guy. Just like, hey, it's a nice looking coat there, bleedy boy. Please don't touch me.
Eldritch Blast, run away.
No.
Stay away, please. Please stay away.
Hang on, I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna look up a greater potion because it's not exactly the same as a normal.
It's just 2d8. Just anything, man.
Just any sort of health.
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Hey.
All those 44s.
Instead of the 2d4 plus 2 for the regular potion, it's 44.
Bueno, no.
10 damage. 10 damage. Healed. It's an 11.
You're not an undead yet.
Yep.
You feel that your the hole in your gut now kind of sealing up, but that burning sensation is still there, and you definitely have lost a lot of blood because of this.
It's gonna leave a scar.
Are there undead in this world?
Oh yeah,
I mean, like,
there are. You had the withers, which were undead gnolls.
I mean, like personality undead.
Vampires, intelligent undead, yeah.
like Shadowfell based. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Whatever. I make my way back to the inn. Hey guys.
I'm just stupid.
Why?
No reason.
Yeah, just so you guys can see. That's what I rolled.
It's a big bull. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oof.
That's a.
I was thinking, yeah, like 4 6s, that's all the damage you did, so that's 24 damage. I'm still fine. I still got another round or two left in me. No problem. He's not gonna crit again. Oh,
No, that was
35? I got 36. Oh.
Yeah, 24 was just the 6s. Then the 3 and the 5 take another 8. Plus his modifier.
Damn. Yep.
Swashbucklers, dude.
Chunky bitch.
Swashbucklers will fuck your day.
I didn't even get close to him on damage, did I?
You got close.
Okay.
That Eldritch Blast
He's
did a
still
nice
human.
number, and that
Yeah.
and that Cloud of Daggers got him pretty close.
Okay.
He's around the same level as you guys were, so you almost got him on the first go, but he shivved you.
19 on that save really got him, man. Damn. Oh.
Right.
So,
But not follow.
but you make your way. Unfortunately, you've also lost the organ.
Not assumed it was smashed against the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smashed it. Then he held it, and then he just stabs you and fell to the ground.
We're gonna try to look for it at least. Perception check.
Wish-
Make
Logic
a investigation
or-
investigation or perception. See if you can find it.
19 perception.
You see it. It seemed to have bounced a little bit towards a wall next to a couple of barrels. It's a little dust covered and not too solid anymore. You kind of mashed it a little bit.
Yeah, man, I waited a while and it wasn't in the bag or cold or anything too. So yeah, it's probably not going to be as potent.
But you do find it. You do have it again.
Okay.
But you make your way back to the inn. As you walk in through the door, immediately there's a couple of eyes on you. Like, what the hell happened? And your entire front's just covered in blood.
Look, man.
The innkeeper, like, what the hell happened to you?
Got mugged.
Oh man, Reggie, get a potion, will ya? Aye, boss. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, fine. I'll sleep it off.
I'm so sorry. Do you know who did it?
Yep.
I would suggest you go tell the guards in the morning.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
I'm fine. I'll sleep it off.
Okay.
Lost a bet.
What? Okay.
A bet with fate.
bet with fate! I'll mum to me to barge into somebody else's business. Your friends are all hunkered down already. Thank you. Rest easy, yeah? Looks like it hurts.
It does.
Alright.
Oh.
So you head on up to the room again. Nick, are you awake?
No, I'm sleeping, jackass.
Kara's asleep, Morgana's strangely awake.
Don't you wake me up?
So you come in. Nielas, I say, what the hell happened?
I found some nice necklaces for us. And I wanted to make a deal. So I tried to kill this haughty elf. And it didn't go so well.
And you did this by yourself?
Yep.
Jeez, and they call Nick the idiot.
Yeah, I mean, you got some sleepy.
Yeah, well, you walked off and did something.
Regret that real bad.
Here, damn it, you're an idiot.
Yep.
As she grows some good berries.
Yeah, I was
Just
just
like
about to ask.
stuffs them in your
Thank you.
face.
Yeah. I've eaten all day.
Take the good berries!
No, Daddy, no! Oh.
Drink it, drink the juice.
Well, now that you're back, I'm actually going to go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, rest
And
up.
she walks over to a corner. What you gonna do?
Read my book and wait for everyone else to
It's not gonna take a long rest, are you?
Do I need to?
She gave you 10 points back.
Doesn't a short rest get all my HP back?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no, damn.
That's a long
No,
rest.
it's like wrong.
Alright, yeah, I'll actually sleep.
I'll actually sleep.
Alright.
Damn it! If you start screaming in the middle of the night,
I gagged myself.
So you go ahead and take your long rest and hunker down. The rest of you are sleeping, and we're gonna hold it. And we're gonna hold it off today. That took a strange turn.
killed my crossbow. You lost my crossbow.
Damn it! You lost the crossbow.
And you lost the fruit.
No, we got it.
You got the
You
organ.
got the
It's
organ
just,
back.
it's just
It's
not
just
not in
kinda
good
smashed.
condition
it's
anymore.
not that good now.
Dude,
It's got an imprint of an elf face on it.
Okay.
Printed of an
But thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you all for playing. I hope everyone out there is staying safe, staying healthy.
Not being assaulted by Gorgon gizzards.
Yeah.
Don't,
Don't get assaulted by Gorgon
if you do,
gizzards.
close your mouth and spit. Close your mouth and spit.
But
You
we'll
don't want
be
to be
back here
petrified.
next week, around the same time. Hopefully, Mariana will be with us to play again, and we can keep on going with this roller coaster of a game. We will see you guys again, and make sure you keep those 20s warm. We'll see you later.